Is asking the ghost Eldarius about the Stele, and he told you that it was in the middle of a vineyard.
The middle of a vineyard.
Yep, in Avon Vor. What do you guys do?
Well, I believe before we rested, I was going to use one of my domain spells, divination, to ask a question, and I did send that to you.
Yeah, I got it. So
cool.
you ask the divination, and you get a response back. That's the response you get back for your divination.
All right. So the question that I had asked, that I'll let everyone know that now, is that I asked what sort of creatures we should be prepared to fight on the journey to the Star Stele in the vineyard, and I'd let you all know what response I got.
Okay.
Yeah, your response is in the chat in Roll20.
Yeah, is that visible to just myself?
No, everybody can see it.
We
and you can tell everybody if you want.
Oh, okay. I guess I'd let everyone know that and tell them that we should be prepared to fight a creature that perhaps is similar to the one that we faced on the way to the city of this sort of large plant creature, perhaps. And I'm just letting everyone know that ahead of time, so those who prepare spells can maybe prepare, anything that might be fiery or.
Did that thing, was that weak against fire? The one
Was it weak against fire?
Yeah.
I'm trying to recall.
I this is the same one, but I don't even remember if that one was.
I don't believe so.
All right.
But it also has to deal with the dead, so
yeah,
it might have some sort of like undead.
If we get a video of full dancing, it'll make.
If only I didn't have reduced spell casting, I'd prepare a firestorm.
Uh-huh.
But next level, I'll be able to grab that.
Your archetype again?
Cloistered cleric.
He's cloistered. He grew up in a very sheltered environment.
Yep, completely by choice.
He's cloistered. He grew up in a. He's got Benjamin Button's disease. He's really only like 14.
So yeah, the only real advantage of this archetype is you just get lots of skill ranks and bardic knowledge, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's more of a skill bot than he is like a cleric, but he's high enough level that he functions.
He still gets cleric spellcasting even with the diminished spellcasting. It's not really like that.
At level 15, he basically can do everything you expect a cleric to do. It's just that archetype, if you're playing it as a player early on, is rough.
I definitely don't think it's like a powerful archetype by any means, but yeah.
Micah, does Cormac have a space for a 6th level spell for Undeath to Death?
Yeah. I'm actually preparing my spells right now. I was looking at my list and thinking of ones, but yeah, he's probably gonna carry that one. Since
cool
we're in
beans.
Seems like an undead realm.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm changing my spell layout too much. I'm not taking 2 Force Swords again this time. I'm still taking 1, but I don't think I need to like double up on it this time. But I mean, we are still kind of in an undead realm, so I don't know. Maybe I should double up on it. I don't know. I think
Who
I'll be okay.
knows?
Yeah, I think I'll be okay with 1.
Do you have a windwalk prepared, Micah?
No, I do not. I don't know if I'm gonna prepare that one. Just because it's useful to get around, but other than that, like, it kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm sure that we can get along just fine without it.
If we're going to this vineyard, we're not planning. I mean, that's like right outside town or something, right? Like it's not super far. Or am I misunderstanding? Like I don't know if we necessarily need one walk today.
Did we get any sort of comprehensive directions from Lord Eldarius?
Yes, you guys should be able to find this without any kind of trouble.
Right. So we know. Do we know if it's like how far away it is? Like, is it something that we would take a while to get to, or is it like you walk for an hour and you get there or something?
Walk for an hour, or fly for just a few minutes.
All
Yeah,
right.
so it'll be fine.
Is oh shoot. The musician, Eric Zahn, is he going to be traveling with us?
Yep, he's basically you guys are his companions in getting him back to his next.
Sweet. I am both worried and heartened.
I mean, he'll be. It seems like he's a little bit easier to take care of than Cackletath, so I think he'll be fine.
I guess it's true. I'm just worried since the AP has thrown us like, here's this force multiplier that'll be traveling with you. So
Yep.
I mean it might take that as an excuse to like up the difficulty.
Yeah, I guess.
Everything you guys have done up until this point has been mirrored somewhere else in the book, just like Mother Grimmoon was talking about in book 5. I know Drew wasn't here for most of the game, but yeah, there will be parallels with a lot of the old. So yes, an old, fragile but important NPC has been done before and is thus mirrored.
Yeah, but this
It's
guy doesn't seem.
tradition.
He doesn't seem as fragile as.
He's not as fragile, yeah, but he compared to you guys, he is. He's also arguably a lot more important than Cackletath.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think I'm all set, but I'm happy to give everyone else more time if they need to figure out a couple more little things.
I'm good.
That's right. You don't have to suffer like the prepared casters do.
Zero suffer. Just wake up in the morning and stretch.
Yeah, you have to suffer us.
And then, yeah, I'll probably still play
My
a
suffering's at night.
caster again in Hell's Realm.
For 90, was it 7 sessions now? Secret's been playing a character that is basically touch and go.
Yeah.
Session
So, yeah.
97.
Yep, 97.
We'll probably make
I'm
it
good
to.
to go.
I feel like.
All right, you guys go there.
105, maybe.
I bet we might. We might even make it to 10.
You think we're gonna drag this on? I don't know.
I don't know. I think 105.
No, I think I think we can finish this in like 7 good sessions.
Yeah, that put us to 104. So
I think 2 months is how much longer we got. Anyway, okay, so if you guys are going there, then I'm gonna have you guys go there. Tell me if you do anything or if you prepare anything on the way.
I am going to cast Life Bubble and have it split between the how many is it? 5, 6 of us counting Drench.
Yeah.
Right, so that'll be 5 hours worth of Life Bubble for everybody.
Okay.
So that
Actually,
we
I don't think
can,
Drench
what,
breathes.
Yeah, we don't. He doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, it's an elemental trait. He doesn't breathe.
That's true, but some effects, I think, like Acid Cloud or something like that, could still affect him.
Sure.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah,
He likes magic on him. He'll be happy.
feels so fancy.
Jench just likes being included.
he drenches Whiz Pops' counter. Just throw Mindful at him. Oh crap! I can't suffocate.
He's gonna
Aw.
take this encounter.
Whizpops is
Nah,
gonna
they
have a moment. There's gonna
they
be a
just
moment where
right?
he's gonna try to suffocate something, and it's just not gonna
That'll be pretty funny.
Hopefully, he doesn't identify it first and figure it out. But whatever.
I'll cast Sacred
I'll cast
Bond.
Overland Flight.
Okay.
Lasts for 13 hours. 15 hours, actually.
Right,
And I'll cast a
I'll
Sacred
do
Bond on you, just in case I need to heal you from a distance.
Apparently, I had Overland Flight applied to myself. Nice.
Shroud.
Spell adjustments. That's pretty funny.
Oh, I didn't have. That's that. But
I have Sacred Bond on me? Okay.
Okay, I'm good. I'll probably bot people with heroism later on, but I'll just put that in the chat.
hey, I'm back to 21 con.
I can cast Heroism on myself as
I'm a
well.
winner.
That's right.
Yeah,
we
that's
did.
pretty good.
I think we had cast Restoration on you, Secret. So
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's why she's back
Yeah.
up.
oh, nice,
And I
awesome.
have Resurrection prepared just in case we need it.
The
Like,
Cauldron's
let's
good to
see
go.
if I-
too.
Yeah. That way, if we have the revive someone twice, we can.
If I max burn myself, I go up to 25 con.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm done.
It's a little too good. I feel like the kineticists need to have, I don't know. The fact that everything just goes off of con other than the to hit dex, just like you can make like no intelligent, no wisdom, no charisma character a kineticist.
It's one of the classes that because it's a later one, it's really optimized.
Like really?
Yeah, they just said dump everything into con and you're good.
You're good.
It's the opposite of mad. Anyway,
Yeah.
you guys come to a vineyard.
Okay. Is it daytime
And
or is it still dark here?
It's daytime, but daytime here in Avon Vor is still kind of dark.
Still
It doesn't
dark
ever
looking.
get bright. It's dim light at best.
Twilight. Yeah. Okay.
Perpetual Twilight.
Yeah, perpetual twilight. Okay, you come to a vineyard, and it looks like this vineyard is still worked. It doesn't. It's not like a messy, like ruined one. All of the vine trellises are still like they still look fairly nice. There's small paths that run between each of the rows, and you see the stele standing near the center of the vineyard. Like vineyard, you can't.
Cormac casts Freedom Movement on himself.
Okay.
Can I just? How tall is the vineyard? The plants.
So all of the vines on their trellises stand 5 feet tall.
Okay. I'll just fly over that.
I'll fly with you.
Okay.
I'll carry Drench as well.
So we've got Fingrim and Kudu and Drench approaching the Stele. How about the rest of you guys?
Well, does it look like? I guess I'm looking around just the general vicinity with my scene visibility, and just to see if there's any lurking out there before I
You
approach.
can give me a perception check.
All right.
I'm gonna bring some incense.
Cormac will as well.
So Father Reinhardt, Cormac, you don't see anything that is alarming in it. Just lots of vines.
Well, he remembers the divination that he got, and he is worried. So he's gonna cast, heroism on himself and anyone else who's near him at the moment.
Okay.
Or
Who do you want to
does-
give heroism to?
Well, let's see. The guy's performance, it gives us that same bonus at
He
heroism.
can
No.
give you. Well, it's called heroic something, but it's a different kind of bonus.
He's doing like Inspire Courage. It's actually a competence bonus. Which stacks with
Yeah, it'll stack
everything.
with morale.
Okay, then I'll bop us with the heroism.
Spell like Good Hope or something like that, then that's a morale bonus. But which is one of the better Bard exclusive spells in the game. It's basically AoE heroism, but short duration. I can't remember if it's minutes or rounds.
All right, then I'll do let's one on myself, one on Pluto. Or you cast it on.
I cast it on myself.
I'll abstain from you. Kudu. So went too far. All right.
Sure. I'll be a hero.
All right.
Sure the heck yeah.
Apparently, the Revelry domain gets Good Hope as a cleric domain spell, which automatically means it's a really good domain.
Oh my god, it feels so nice to be able to switch tabs and have it work.
Sounds amazing.
All right. So
It's simple
what do you
things.
guys do once you all approach the Stele?
I guess. Let's see. We want to deactivate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've done that before, but in Thrushmore, and the process for that was like looking it over and performing some kind of ritual.
Yeah. You actually are just performing the inverse of what Lulz did to activate them in Naruza.
That's right.
So you guys don't need the Necronomicon. You basically already know the ritual.
Oh,
All right.
well enough? Okay.
I guess.
I painted it. Here you go.
I have a really good memory.
Here's my painted version of this.
It's what 23 int do. Dang, I only have a +2 Int headband.
So what's so do we roll a skill check?
So this is going to be this ritual is going to take about a minute. It is going to be your guys' choices of either knowledge arcana or dungeoneering checks. Or
I'm good for either one of those, Arcana or Dungeoneering. Do we all have to roll the same check?
not everybody. You need one primary caster, and then it can be up to 4 secondary casters.
Okay. Will this, if I well-read ability, like if I do a magical or mundane runes, I get a buff?
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of like markings and runes on the thing.
I'm good with Arcana. It's really the only one that
I could do Arcana or
on.
Spellcraft.
All right.
Yeah, that too, Spellcraft. But my Arcana is 21. Spellcraft is 20.
My Arcana is 22. My Spellcraft's 26. So they're both really high. But Dungeoneering, not as much. Plus 17.
It's right there.
What's your Spellcraft, Drew? Or Father? What's Father's Spellcraft? You guys hear me?
I don't know. Did you hear him?
Oh.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I just have that issue where it cuts out, where I know, like, I can't hear you guys, or you guys can't hear me.
Oh,
So
Yeah, it's weird.
Drew,
Sorry,
you're all good. What's Father's Spellcraft?
my spellcraft. Let's see.
And
My
Arcana.
my spellcraft bonus right now would be plus 26, and my Arcana bonus is plus 31.
All right, so I'd say we do
I think you're
Arcana.
probably the primary with Arcana. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just looking
also-
for the highest stat, like anybody that had the highest stat, because all of our stats are pretty good. It's just get that high one.
Yeah, I also have tireless logic, so if I feel like uncomfortable about it, I can just roll it twice and take the better one.
Yep. All right. So Father's gonna lead the way. Me and Fingrim will help. I don't know if he probably doesn't know the ritual, so he might not even be able to help.
Okay.
Is this just one check, or do we think it'll be a couple?
It depends on which. It depends on which skill check you guys are going to collectively use. It's either Arcana, Dungeoneering, or Spellcraft. You guys have to make the decision.
Okay.
Kind
Arcana works for me.
Okay. The ritual will take 10 minutes to perform. So
Cormac's gonna cast the spell before we start the ritual. He's gonna
Which
cast
spell?
Magic Circle against evil.
Okay.
He's gonna center on him and try to keep everybody in it. That way, if anything does come, we kind of have a little bit of protection.
All right.
I'm rolling the Knowledge Arcana.
Don't do that yet.
Okay, I will not do that yet.
So who are my casters? It's Fingrim, Cormac, and Father Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know. All right. You begin the whatchamacallit, the ritual. Fingrim and Kudu, can you roll me perception checks?
Sure.
Nice.
Okay. You guys start performing the ritual. About a minute into it, Kudu, you notice that there's a soft and subtle rustling from the vines in the vineyard, and you see like a mobile like mass of the vines creeping towards you guys and the trellises from the trellises. So we're gonna go to initiative. Kudu, you can act in the surprise round.
Hell yeah, I can. Okay. Are we doing it on this map?
Of course not. There is a map for this.
Oh, fun. Okay. Let me zoom out here. Ooh, nice vineyards.
Everybody can place themselves where they want to be placed. This is just what I had pre. But my ritualese do need to be somewhere around the star.
Okay, I'm flying above the image here.
Okay.
The map is loading.
Let's see, what is my initiative? It's gonna be
Pluto, put
right-
yourself somewhere within 5 feet of the stele.
My screen, I'm right next to it.
Oh, you are? That's weird. I got desynced from you, I guess.
Yeah, he's right next to it on my screen too.
Okay. That looks good then. Have everybody roll initiative.
Yay!
I'm too focused.
Okay, good. That's everybody. Kudu might be going first here, which is interesting.
I sense something.
Oh, no, I
Cat
spoke too
hairs
soon.
first. Oh.
Cormac's starting to think ahead.
This might be better for you. You can make a
Have
better
something.
decision, I guess.
Yeah.
Cormac's tired of dying, so he's
What?
preemptive.
Oh, that's
For
what, that's what
protecting
this
himself.
is all about. Is dying and reviving.
All right,
You know, they say
so
cats have 9 lives. I wonder how many you have.
yeah, he's done a bunch. Okay, so what happens is, Kuda, you see all of these vines. They're all transporting themselves closer to you guys, and it doesn't burst out of the ground, but all of these vines start to intertwine with each other until a gargantuan form takes place, complete with like bushes and like the fruit that's growing all over the place on it. It almost looks like a walking tree.
Oh, it's
And you
Maybe
see
it's
this
friendly.
thing. It shows up and it attacks one of the 3 ritual casters. Fingrim, you are 1, Cormac, you're 2, and Father Reinhardt, you're 3.
Okie dokie.
Alright, let's go after Fingrim.
Sure thing.
It's going to try and slam you.
All right.
Welcome to the jam.
Okay, yeah, I was just checking to see if it has power attack. Yep, it's gonna take a power attack. All right. Yeah, I think a 36 hits you. You're flat-footed, right?
It hit my normal AC.
Ouch.
Really
Okay.
right now.
The damage you take here is you take 28 from a slam, and it tries to grab you. Are you immune to grabs, or can you be grabbed?
No, I can be grabbed.
Okay. It grabs you.
Yep.
Hmm.
Let me see.
Cormac gonna cast a spell. I don't know if disrupting the ritual or him doing something outside the ritual. messes up
We're in
something.
surprise round still.
Oh, okay. Even a melee action, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Unfortunately, yeah, you can't
Unfortunately,
take
no,
those
because
while
you're
flat-footed.
flat-footed right now.
Yep.
Kudu.
Is this a knowledge nature?
This is a knowledge nature. Yes.
Do we know anything?
Oh no! Except that
Okay.
you only know that it's a plant.
It's a plant! Confirmed! Definitely natural! Though I still find these kind of things not very natural. But here it is.
Remember, everybody has a deflection bonus, +2 deflection bonus.
Oh, okay. Also, I know this is like a broken record already, and I'm sorry, but this thing has a special attack after it grabs a dude. It's not constrict.
Okay.
Sure.
That's
Yeah, forget it.
trust me, I know what plants do, and it's bullshit. Plants do
And
bullshit.
like I said, I know you guys have the AP. It's not me. The AP has been hitting you guys with this a lot.
Oh, it's
guess-
con drain, right?
Okay, let me
you take 4 points of con damage.
Oh, just damage? Oh, that's
It's just
fine.
damage, but it's con.
let me
Yeah, whatever though. Like I don't
The
mind con
the
damage.
vines are piercing your flesh and sucking the blood out of
Yeah,
you.
whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind. They could do con damage to me. It's not con drain. Like I can get that healed from like a lesser restoration or a heal spell or something that I might get anyway because I'm taking 1 billion damage.
Sorry, yeah, Kudu.
Okay, Kudu doesn't know these things, so Secret's gonna try to make her decisions based on that. She's gonna drop Drench. Drench is gonna fall 5 feet. It's non-lethal. He can't take non-lethal damage, or can he? I don't know. Either way,
I'm pretty sure you can't.
and I'm gonna 5-foot fly back. Yeah, just remember you like not taking damage if you only fall like 5 feet. I think that's a thing.
It has to be 10 feet or more.
Yeah, okay, so he doesn't take damage at all then. So I'm gonna 5-foot step back, and I guess it's probably gonna provoke. She doesn't
No, it's
know-
grappling.
Oh, it's grappling.
I didn't take the minus 20 to grapple me with one appendage.
Yeah. Okay, then let's 5-foot step back, and let's go ahead and gather
Nope.
power.
Probably could have.
Take 1 burn.
No, wait, no, it
And-
couldn't have. It would have failed if it had.
Yeah, I don't know, like, what, take another burn. Do I want to take another burn? Okay, I'm gonna take 3 burn. I'm gonna take 3 burn. So gather power, avoid 1 burn, take 3 burn, and then I'm going to fire a composite blast at this thing because Kudu's freaked out.
All right, go for it.
So this is against its touch. Since it's big, I'm pretty sure that hit.
Yep, 33 hits touch.
Okay, half piercing and half cold. We'll see if it resists.
Half piercing, half cold. Okay. It does resist a bit of both damage types, but you still do a pretty large chunk of damage to it.
Okay, so it's not immune to either of them, but resist. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
it's not immune to it.
And I'll
Alright.
point out to everybody if you haven't noticed already.
Yeah, try. Alright, now we'll go with the actual round. It doesn't like that, Kudu. So
I bet.
it lets go of Fingrim. And it so the way it showed up, how all the vines like rapidly became like a singular gargantuan form, it breaks down again like,
Oh god.
and the mass slithers with frightening like speed and efficiency over here. And how high are you flying, Kudu?
Just 5 feet in the air.
Okay. It's gonna attack you with some tentacles.
Cool. My favorite.
And it's gonna keep power attacking for now. Is a 34 hit?
Maybe 20%.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, looks like it's got you there.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take some damage. You take 17 points of damage from a tentacle. And you also start bleeding from it. Let me see what the bleed is. It's on your turn. On your turn, it's 1d6 points of bleed damage.
Okay.
So we'll wait for that.
Does it have like a random effect on every tentacle or something?
I don't know. We'll see.
Remember,
Well,
it
it's
is
different than
like
what it did when it hit
a
me.
mess of
so-
plants.
Well, it hit
so-
you with a slam.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's different attack. All right.
Yeah, it's also going to make a free combat maneuver because it hit with the tentacle.
Yeah.
Does a 42 beat your CMD?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you're not super far away from it. So what the effect is it's a pull.
Okay.
So it pulls you probably a little more than 5 feet closer to it. So you're probably like right next to it by now.
Yeah.
It's going to continue with its attack.
It can move and attack multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you this thing stat block afterwards. It has dimensional savant.
Oh.
It's got agility, assault, dervish, and savant.
Yeah. Okay.
A fast treat.
This
That's
is
scary.
like this is like the Mantis campaign tree. Mantis
Oh no,
designed
Oh,
a
is
no,
tree.
but we're the appropriate level
Mantis
for this
designed a
thing.
tree and they put it in strange Aeons for some reason.
Does a 33
No, Mantis
possibly
wouldn't give
hit
it class
your
levels.
AC?
It would have been like a druid or something. I don't know.
It's like a monk tree, I know.
Monk tree.
It is though. Like it already has so many feats. It's got the whole dimensional dervish
I'm sorry.
tree.
What was it? Does what?
33.
Does a 33
Yeah.
possibly hit you?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
Film it,
20%. It misses.
Hey.
Yay.
Here comes a third tentacle. That's a miss.
Yay, it's a miss.
Here comes a fourth tentacle.
Oh, that hit.
Let's roll a percentage. That'll
Yeah.
hit, unfortunately. That's 12 damage. You're already close to it. The bleed damage doesn't stack. And then it's going to take a slam on you.
Well, leave me alone. Let me put grapple on myself.
It's like, I'm not even going to wait for it. I just know it's going to grab.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's a over 20% hit.
It's rolling close on a lot of these percentage dice rolls, though.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it grabs you with that.
Yep.
So once it grabs you, it stops its attack, but it's got the kudu grappled. And at the end of its turn, because you're grappled, you're going to take con damage.
That's
Ow.
just damage.
As it sucks your blood out.
Oh, yeah,
1
you're
point of con damage.
See, you're fine.
Alright,
worry about
Kudu.
It's just
Here's your
one.
bleed for this round. You take 3 points of bleed damage. What do?
No, I just. Okay, there we go. I should have do this during its turn.
You can if it's an immediate action.
It is not, but I will use my boots of escape.
But I totally agree with you guys. I was like, now that you say it, I was like, Mantis totally made this.
Okay,
I don't know.
so I can
book 5,
dim door myself essentially 30 feet from where I
It's like 300 here and now.
Let me zoom out here. I'm gonna boots of escape myself and go.
Actually, if you have use magic device, you can move further than 30 feet, potentially.
Nah, I'm just gonna go over here. I don't want to get too far. And then Drench is gonna also like run like underneath all this. He's gonna full withdrawal away from this thing. It might
Okay.
provoke, I don't know, but he's gonna try to hide.
DC 25 UMD check, you can pretend you're a gnome when you use Boots of Escape and then move 400 feet.
400 feet.
Yep. It's only gnomes get to do that with Boots of Escape, but if you have UMD, you can DC 25. I am a pretend gnome.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can use UMD for that.
Yeah. To emulate emulate a race. I think is how they term it. Yeah.
So secret. Drench. A character can't get through the vine trellises without taking a standard action to hack or cut its way through them.
Oh, then he'll just total defense over there. He'll try to sink down to the ground to make him look more like a puddle of water.
Yeah.
He's gonna Alex Mack it.
Don't pay attention to me. I'm useless here.
Okay, was that your turn?
Yeah, it's a standard use magic item, so
Okay, good use anyway.
yeah.
You definitely want to get away from it.
Yeah, I don't
It's hard
wanna...
though. All right, Fingram.
I am going to, as a move action, pull out the Archon Sword, because I'm assuming I did not have a weapon out if I was beginning
Correct.
on this ritual. And then I'm going to cast haste on everyone, including Drench. So everyone will have
Nice.
haste for 15 rounds. And
Oh hell yeah! I didn't go too far.
I'm gonna move 5 feet. I guess I could also. Yeah, but this guy threatens really pretty far. So yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just. So I have the Archon sword out now. Everybody has haste. I think that is probably a good use of my turn. I'm not going to enhance the Archon sword yet because I'm going to ask, like, Father Reinhardt if he knows what this thing is, and that'll be my turn.
Right. Oh man, on Eric Zahn's turn,
He banishes this thing.
he's gonna try and like
Banish a plant to
hide
where?
himself as
Yeah,
quickly as possible.
just kidding, guys. It was an outsider. He's behind the. If he's on the ground behind those trellises, he might be. Might have cover. Not that it matters much because this thing can
Good
like
hope.
teleport.
It can easily see over them too.
Yeah.
Drop prone. Play your guitar. Your
No,
violin on the
don't.
ground.
Yeah, don't go prone. It's still a melee attacks.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I'll have cover.
He's a bard. He can dimension door. He might not
Can
have
he?
that spell. I mean, it's Spontaneous caster, so it just depends on if he has the spell or not. But it is on the bard spell list.
He is gonna defensively cast a spell. And he's got plus 23 concentration. All right. He successfully casts mislead.
Oh, okay. So I don't see him anymore, but hopefully hopefully this thing can't see him either.
Or doesn't have tremor sense.
Well, funny you mention that because he moves away, but it does lash out with a vine as he moves. It senses something. It can't see him though.
Okay. So does he? Oh yeah. Does he get an
Yeah,
attack? in, or is
it's
he just-
roll.
Okay.
It's taking a while to roll here.
Well, I'm glad that I'm in the air. Overland flight.
Okay, it's a possible hit, but it misses, which is good. All right, and that's Eric Zahn's turn. Cormac.
Cormac's turn is he's going to quicken cast Shield of Faith. Or no.
You're a kid.
Yeah, right. What was my plan? I had like a whole set.
I know.
Yeah, he's gonna quicken cast Shield of Faith on himself. He's also going to cast. I don't know if I'm in its threat.
You even if you are, you have. I think you have cover, like from all squares he
He
has.
does some cover.
All right,
Yeah, and he
he's
can't.
gonna
If you have
cast-
if you have partial or soft cover from Father Reinhardt, you actually can't take attack opportunities on you anyway.
Oh, okay. And he's gonna cast Righteous Might on himself, as well. And then he's gonna pull out his sword.
If he was like 5 feet
Swift
over,
channel.
he'd be able to attack you like this,
Yeah.
but he can't. So
Yeah.
all of his squares have lines through Reinhardt.
And then he like I said, he's gonna pull out his sword and Swift Channel force into it. And
Okay.
will be because that's a move to pull out a weapon. I could still 5 foot, right?
You can move while pulling out a weapon too.
Oh yeah.
As long as you move 10 feet.
But yeah, 5 foot. You could also 5 foot as well. which might be fine anyway, because you can't, unless you have a flight up, you can't go through these trellises anyway without taking a standard action to chop them down or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 foot to the right. Try the. Give me a sec. Well, 5 foot right there, and that will be his turn. If you want to make my guy bigger, Matt, I did righteous might, so he's gonna.
Which direction do you want to grow in? Like this one?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't even need the 5
Okay,
foot.
it'll push Eric over here.
Yep. And would I still need to hack away the bushes, or would I be able to get through them with my size?
You do still need to, cut your way through them.
Okay. And that's his turn then.
Or give yourself a way to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to save some of those spells though.
Yeah.
Father Reinhardt.
I am going to try to identify this creature, and I'm going to use my tireless logic so that I can roll twice and take the better result. All right, so that'll be 39.
Only a 39, dang.
Well, nature is one of the few. It's the only skill that I have for identifying creatures that I don't have up really high. So
Okay.
39.
That's still pretty
All
good
right,
roll.
so
Probably decent.
this creature is a plant, but it has a lot of undead qualities.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Like what?
Yeah, this this thing is the result of a large amount of death in an area that has become a plant. Like, basically, the plants have absorbed so much death and negative energy that they have become a sentient thing that bends dead things to its will to keep itself alive. You know that it has low light vision, tremor sense. It has amorphous qualities, so things. It can basically shrink itself and like move around things like cover and stuff very easily.
It's a very twisty tree.
Yep, you need magic and slashing to get past its DR. Because it's like an undead, it is immune to death effects, energy drain, negative energy, but it also has plant trait immunities, like immunity to stunning and poison and stuff. It has a small amount of resistance to cold and fire, and it also has spell resistance.
It's resistant to fire, you said?
Resistant to fire.
Okay.
Cold and fire.
So that means electricity and acid should get through.
So it also means the Archon Sword's D6 of fire is kind of useless, but...
You also know that the fruit that this thing bears... so the blood red versions of normal fruit that it bears, they satiate an undead's hunger for whatever it typically craves, whether it's blood or flesh or something. And upon consuming the fruit, it can actually enslave undead to its will.
Okay.
That's what you know about it.
Do I know? Oh, okay. So I don't know if this thing has any like undead summoning powers or anything like that.
It can't summon undead, but you wouldn't be surprised if it couldn't just create.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I guess first thing is first. I need to protect myself so that I can protect everyone else. So Father Reinhardt is going to cast a spell and say, like, "Hang on, we can do this!" And he's going to immediately puff into like a cloud of dust.
Does he need to do that defensively?
Yeah, but I mean, I auto succeed at this point with anything that isn't like ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Dust form, that's 6th level, so that would be 12. So 15 plus 12 is 27. Yeah, my base concentration is plus 28, so even if I roll a 1.
Unless he had like disruptive or something
That's
like that.
true.
Make the DC plus 5. But yeah, you're probably right. Do you have like combat casting too or something? Is that
I
part of
do.
what's boosting it? Nice, okay.
31.
I don't have that, but I have, if I'm doing spell combat, I get a bunch of bonuses.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I go into my dust form and I stay right there.
All right.
Earlier levels, I had a thing that let me re-roll concentration checks if I failed them, but I retrained that once it wasn't as useful anymore, and I'd get an arcane accuracy instead because I got tired of missing all the time. Now I still miss all the time, but you know, I can spend an arcane pool point to not miss quite as often for one round.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, and I communicate to the party, what sort of tactics to use and like what its resistances are.
This thing does heal up a little bit. It has fast healing.
Fun.
It's fine.
Who is it most pissed off at? I think it's still pissed off at Kudu.
Oh no, I don't even know what Kudu's life looks like because she hasn't been tracking it in Roll20.
Huh? Oh, it's my life's fine.
It's going to, dimensional door over here,
Okay.
and it's going to attack the cat.
Maybe he'll run out of dimension door uses.
Oh, you wish.
Just got to make the combat last like 30 rounds. I bet my haste runs out before it runs out of dimensional doors.
All right. 30. Does that possibly hit you with the tentacle?
Yeah.
All right. Hits you for 14. It pulls you a bit closer to it. Or actually, maybe it's like right next to it. It's gonna take another tentacle on you. Does a 29 hit?
Drew, you said we have a +2 bonus. Is that from the heroism or is that something else?
It is. You do have a
Oh,
plus
okay.
1 to your AC from haste, though.
Yeah, that's already calculated. Yeah, that hit.
Heroism doesn't
Ow,
give an
foo.
AC bonus.
My +2 from Magic Circle against evil.
Yeah, but that's
is-
deflection, so that won't stack with your ring of
All
protection.
right.
Yeah.
There's another 15 damage. Third tentacle. Does a 26 hit?
No.
No? Okay, that's good. Fourth tentacle. That's a possible hit again.
Yeah, that'll hit.
No, yeah, no joke. This thing is like statted up like balls to the wall.
Yeah, I think we can take it still, though.
Yeah.
I'm certain you guys can now that you guys are rested and you have like everything.
No, yeah, if we'd fought this like immediately, they're like, you need to go fight this thing, and right after fighting
Yeah, no.
vampire guy, I'd be like, yeah, that's not happening.
All right, so it's another 13 points of damage, and it's gonna take a slam on.
We'd be starting Hell's Rebels if we'd fought this thing immediately after that.
Oh, it misses the slam. It got the 50 right on the line.
Yay.
But you know what that means?
Um.
It gets to take its second slam.
Okay.
It has 6 attacks.
Alright, well, I gotta run to my kitchen while it does that. I'll be right
Oh, it misses. Awesome. That's good. Alright, that's its turn. It actually whiffed a bit.
Wait, how did it have 50% concealment? Did Kudu get invisibility or
it
something?
the 26 doesn't hit her AC.
Oh, no, I was talking about the 50.
Oh, you're right.
She's only got 20% concealment.
Yeah,
You're
that
right.
would have hit.
That would have hit.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
Eric Zahn has 50%, which that would have missed on Eric, but
Well, then she gets the big damage thanks to Pluto.
Oh, no, I'm
sorry.
fine with that. It's fine.
I can't help it.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so that's 28 damage, and it's gonna try and grab you with a 43.
What is it doing at the 43?
It's a grab.
Oh, I thought I was already grabbed, but okay.
No, you
so it
got
grabs
out
you.
of the grab, and then it
So
re-grabbed you.
pulled and then grabbed.
Yeah.
I will cast Liberating Command as an immediate action to hope that she gets a 20 and manages to escape its grasp.
Okay,
I
go
mean,
ahead and roll
it's like
a
a plus
CMB
20.
or an escape artist.
It has to be Escape Artist for Liberating Command, but you do get a plus
Escape
20
Artist,
to it. Escape Artist with a plus 20 circumstance bonus, I think, or competence bonus, or whatever it is.
45?
Ooh,
45.
45 is pretty good. Let me see.
And
Yeah, that'll do it. Right on the money.
fuck yeah.
Yay! You're not grappled.
You're not grappled, yay. So which
Okay,
means no
well,
con damage.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice.
yeah,
Alright,
course, it
that's
does-
its turn. Kudu.
yeah, but
The downside is that now you're next to it and
Yeah.
it isn't grappling
Yeah.
you.
Good luck trying to run away from this thing.
Well, we'd all have flight to some degree.
That is an option.
Could. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna fly up into the air and probably provoke.
Yep, it'll try to slam you. It's gonna try to grab you again.
Okay, and I'm gonna go like 30 feet above it.
Does the 28 hit you? That was low.
Um. Yeah, I'm gonna black cat it and force it to reroll with a -4
Oh,
penalty.
alright.
It's an additional penalty, right?
Yeah.
So -4, I think.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
So only gets a plus 18 here.
Yeah, no, it's still not great.
Eh, nothing. Oh, see, look, it paid off.
Hey! It paid off.
Okay, so and then once I get up here, I can swift action heal myself.
Nice.
Yep, you said you flew 30 feet upwards?
Above him, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're out of its reach.
I don't need to swift action though. I guess it doesn't really matter.
You can swift action heal yourself and then still blast it then.
I don't know if I can because the swift action heal counts as a blast.
Oh.
I don't know. I guess nothing really says like what I
There's no limit
can and
that
can't
says you
do on
can't. Like, if you have the fully done melee version of it, you can do multiple attacks with that on your iteratives, so I don't see why it'd be a problem.
Let me read this. I don't remember where it says that I can do this. Okay, well, either way, yeah, I guess I'll swift action heal myself. I'll double check these. But if Matt agrees that that's makes sense.
What now?
Well, my blast is like I heal myself with my blast, but I can swift action heal myself now. But does that mean I can then use
Okay.
my blast to blast?
If there's nothing that says that you can only blast once per turn, then I don't see why not. The swift action implies that you can do it twice. I haven't read Kineticist that far in.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't, because like I said, if you're playing as the melee blade kineticist or whatever, you can take iteratives. So I mean, I don't think there's anything built into blast to say you can only do it once.
Okay. That's fair. Then yeah, that's what I'll do. Swift action heal.
Okay.
With that one, and then I'm just gonna blast it with cold against its touch.
Okay. Now you said you're 30 feet above it, right?
Yeah. Well, angle,
All
I
right.
guess, but yeah.
Well, good news for you. It doesn't have 30 feet of reach with its slam, but it does have 30 feet of reach with its vines.
Okay, well, let's.
So you can take your attack, but it'll provoke.
Okay. It's kind of low.
28. I think that'll hit its touch, though. Oh, yeah, that definitely hits its touch. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, and it probably misses you with the vine. And as you all can see, it does have combat reflexes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, what? Okay. You said it here. Okay.
No, you hit it, but it missed you. So it takes some cold damage. Not all of it, but it takes a decent chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I would have taken 2 burn for that as well. Okay, I'm good.
All right, finger.
Okay. So I am flying overland flight. Kudu's like 30 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to activate prehensile hair and do a spell combat.
If you hold your action, I can cast freedom of movement on you if you want to try and engage this creature in melee.
I'm going to do it from 10 feet from it with a 10 feet reach attack instead. So I'm not in reach of any of my other weapons, but my prehensile hair has a 10-foot range. So I'm going to use it as my only attack. Natural spell combat. I'm going to cast the spell part of it first, and I'll get my spell combat bonuses to the concentration, which should make it an automatic success for a level 4 spell of greater invisibility.
Okay.
Because it seems like it has tremor sense, but if I'm in the air, maybe if I'm invisible and in the air, I won't be able to tell where. At least that's the hope.
Yep.
Do I have an effect for this thing? I don't. Invisibility greater. There we go. I got it. Okay. Okay, and I'll roll the concentration check, even though it's probably not. Plus 21 plus 4, I think. So plus 25. And Then I'll take because of haste, I'll have like 2 attacks from prehensile hair.
All right.
And this is versus, assuming he can't see me, it'll be versus flat-footed AC as well.
Okay, 40. That'll hit.
No, 40 was a
Oh, 40. Okay.
27, 29 were the attack rolls, which probably miss because Fingrim things.
Well, you're going after flat-footed, right?
Yes.
27 or 29 hit.
Okay. $14 and 14 blood
Okay.
damage, so it probably doesn't all go through.
No, it doesn't all go through.
All right. That will be my turn.
Okay. Oh, poor Eric. Let's see. He
What do you
wishes he could
mean?
fly.
He's fine. Just keep him behind
He
everybody
could
else.
sit on Cormac's shoulders.
He is going to stay where he is, invisible, and he's going to start a performance, and it's going to be a inspire greatness on. He can get 3 people. He's going to get Kudu, Cormac, and himself. So you guys get the 2d10, the 2d10 hit die plus your con modifiers twice.
Yeah, and if you have any spells or special abilities that go off hit die, it gets boosted by 2.
Yep.
So I think Kudu might do even more damage with her blasts.
Yeah. So you guys
Maybe.
get 2 bonus hit dice, d10s for temporary hit points, plus 2 competence on attack rolls, and a plus 1 competence on fortitude saves. And he's going to stay where he is. Cormac.
All right, Cormac's going to move through
Okay.
this since I have freedom of movement. We already determined that I can. He's gonna move through that, and he's gonna move
Okay.
up. And
So that
he's
that
going,
will still provoke from it. So it is going to take an attack on
yeah,
you.
no, it's fine. He is willing to take the attack.
You have freedom of movement on too, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's actually going to try and trip you.
Oh shit.
Tree
Does he have
says,
Oh, does a 35 beat your CMD? It might not. It was a low roll.
Let me.
Should get you a size bonus too, and
Yeah, you're getting a size bonus for being big. So plus 1 more.
And haste counts towards CMD as well.
Yep.
So let me see. CMD right now.
it worked for me, but I'm also small.
So I have a size bonus of what?
Of plus 1.
Plus 1, and then haste.
And then
plus
haste is
1.
giving you plus 1 more CMD.
It's already alright. So yeah, it does strip me.
It does?
Does that trip him like back here then, or something, or?
It trips him, yeah, once he started moving out of that space. So he's like right here.
And prone. Damn.
And prone. It
I mean,
lashes out with a
Use
tentacle
3
and
attack opportunities.
No, I
Stand
can't
back
be
up.
tripped. It says freedom of movement. All combat maneuvers.
Oh, is it?
actually... Oh, made to grapple.
Nice.
yeah, it's
automatically
grapple.
Oh,
fail. Yeah, never mind. Usually impede. Yeah. I saw the combat maneuver chats and I kept reading and tripped. It's all
Was
good.
his Inspire Greatness just a +2?
Plus 2 to attacks.
Fail, so that stopped him from moving, or it tripped him. But he can
Yeah,
still.
you
I can
still-
still do something.
Yeah, you
Right?
still have a standard action. You could just use it to stand back up, which would provoke, but Who knows? He's already used 3 attack opportunities. Figure out what the upper limits of his con modifier is, or his dex modifier.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
pretty high though.
Cormac will just stand up.
All right, that will provoke, and it'll tentacle you.
With haste, don't you get? Oh no, that's not. It's
No,
a
that's
different
like
spell that
old
you get
haste.
free.
Or mythic haste. Mythic haste does that.
Does a 31 hit you while you're on the ground?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Maybe he'll pull you to him anyway with his tentacle.
You can't
Good.
because
Oh,
I have
yeah.
freedom movement.
Dang.
Take 13 points of damage, and you're also bleeding.
I negate 10 of that with my DR.
Yep, you got DR.
and
They take 3 damage and are bleeding.
All right.
And you have 10 hit points right now anyway, so that'll
Yeah.
absorb.
What's the 1d6 for bleed damage? Should I roll that now?
No, I don't think it happens.
No,
till
it'll be
you're-
on your next
oh, I
turn.
forgot. I didn't even roll. You didn't even roll.
Oh,
that
for your bleed?
me. Yeah. I would have
Yeah,
been
you
like
don't-
2
I guess-
rounds, I think.
I
of
guess
bleed
that's
before I healed
Cormac's
myself.
turn.
Well, he did roll at the one of the bleeds, but yeah, you're not bleeding anymore because you healed yourself. So
Right.
I think that 5 right there would be the last you take.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Cormac?
I really can't do anything else other because I've used up standard.
Yeah, unless you have a swift action you want to do.
Not really. I don't want. I have a couple of swift action spells prepared,
Yeah.
but I don't want to use any of them right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my turn.
Okay, Father Reinhardt.
All right, this thing's moving around a lot.
Yeah, it's very mobile.
Yeah, wish I had something to pin it down, but I don't really. I do have one idea, but I'm worried about being in his range. Okay. I'll see if it pays off. I am going to start casting Summon Monster.
Okay. All right, you start casting it.
And I guess I'll just try to take 1 5-foot step.
You take a 5-foot step somewhere.
There. And since I'm incorporeal, hopefully he doesn't like feel me moving and stuff. But alright, so I'm gonna start. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Okie dokie. So Kudu got out of the grapple, but she's still there.
No. Yeah. Pesty cat.
It didn't. It's slowly regenerating its health, but yeah. It's feeling those blasts from you and doesn't like. Here comes Tentacle Barrage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
AC's 28. Just make it easy on you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, ouch. That was a nasty tentacle. No, wait, hold on. That's not the right damage. It should be 5 plus 6. So 5 less damage? So it's 17, I think? Yeah, 17. Okay, that's a miss. It's a hit. It's 12.
I feather fall down.
Oh no, you're unconscious? Uh-oh.
My non-lethal exceeds my HP.
Darn. Might be changing my plan for next round.
Well, Eric Zahn is there, so maybe he might be able to do something.
It's gonna take its slam on you then and grab you.
Okie dokie. It's fine. I still have health to work with.
Yeah, thankfully. Okay,
Wow.
take 28, and it just doesn't have to roll a. It did not roll a 1, so
Wait,
it's
did I
got you
ever
grabbed.
heal myself in my hero lab?
I don't know.
I feel like I didn't even heal myself because I'm like, why am I so hurt? I'm still gonna be taking this damage, I'm sure, but what was my heal? Let me scroll up. Was that
Was
48?
that 49?
No, that was the 49. It was the 49. Okay. I never healed myself, so let me hurt myself for 20. And then heal myself for 49.
You still
I'm
unconscious?
still
though?
awake. I'm still awake. I'm not unconscious yet, but close.
Okay, so it grabs you,
Yeah.
and at the end of its turn.
Cormac
Oh.
casts Liberating Command.
Okay,
Wait, did it
so
do 28 more damage to me? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
yeah, 28 more damage. That was from the slam.
What was that earlier damage?
Those were tentacles.
The 22?
The 22 was actually 17. It was supposed to be 5 plus 6. So it did 17.
Gotcha, okay.
Then it did. Let's see, where is it here? 12.
Alright, now I'm unconscious once it grapples.
Okay.
Oh, then
I don't think
Cormac
Liberating
wouldn't-
Command is going to work when you're unconscious.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He was only casting it because she was conscious. If she wasn't
Yeah.
conscious, then he's like, I cast
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So yep, at the end of its turn, because it's grappling her, it blood drains,
Yeah.
and it's blood drain, but you only take 3 points of con damage.
Yeah, but that's going to lower her health even more.
Yeah, no, it wants to eat her.
How am I? I'm fine.
Finger.
Are you unconscious still, though?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
You're
but
unconscious, but you're
yes.
not dead?
I'm not dead. Not even.
Okay. Well, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm casting Dimension Door, and I'm grabbing Kudu, who I think it pulled Kudu down next to me anyway, or like close.
Yeah, she's there. She's next to
Yeah.
it square.
So, I'm doing that. I'm teleporting Kudu over next to Father
And
Reinhardt.
I'm guessing you auto succeed on the castable or the defensive casting check.
Yes,
it's
but I'm
grappled.
also have greater invisibility, and it's grappling, and I'm
That's right.
flying. So I'm gonna teleport over here. I'll still be like flying. Kudu, like I'll be 5 feet above the ground over here, maybe.
Okay,
And
so
Kudu
you
probably
take Kudu with you.
drops next onto the ground next to Reinhardt.
Okay, you do that. The thing in its grasp suddenly disappears.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that you guys can like aggro it or something enough that it won't come over and keep trying to go after your unconscious.
I was trying to aggro it, but I got
know. I
just,
know.
you know, I do
I
a lot
wanted
of
to attack at
damage
this
and
turn
they're
too,
like,
but I don't want Kudu to
really?
die, so that's my turn there. I cast Dimension Door to get Kudu out of there.
No, yeah, this is one of the times where the book's like, oh, you bet this thing can go after their back line. There's nothing that can stop.
Yeah.
Oh, you bet you're gonna do a game master. It would be a shame if you didn't.
Anyway, I did Dimension Door, so that's the end of my turn. Even if I wanted to do something else, I can't.
Eric Zahn
Cool.
continues
I did
his
not take dimensional
performance.
agility.
He is
again.
going to. He's gonna. Let's see. I think he's gonna try and defensively cast Cure Mass Serious.
On his bonus thing, it's only to attack, right? It's not to damage as well.
Or that's not. Sorry, he doesn't have Cure Mass Serious. That's right. He changes the song. That's what he gets. What does he have? What's his best healing ability? Oh, it's just Cure Serious Wounds. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. So he is going to. I kind of wish he had last. Oh, he does have lingering performance.
Nice.
But you can't pick up another one, right? Like
What
if
do you mean?
you. Like if he lingers, he can't start another one, or else the effects from the other one go
Only
away.
one performance can be running. That's why I was mad about my Sonic Bard, is because I can't have a performance and apparently do Sonic damage at the same time. So I can't, like, have a lingering performance and then do Sonic attacks. Even though I
Right.
would like to disagree that, but all of you guys said I couldn't, so.
So then he's going to. I guess he's gonna provoke.
He is
'cause
invisible though, right?
Yeah, it can't see him, but it can still sense his square. So it has he has concealment.
Well, if he has total
effectively.
concealment versus it, then he can't be AOO'd.
Tremor sense.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the rules for Tekken 2, is if you have total concealment, you don't provoke. Like, or if you have.
There's only one kind of sense that will allow it.
I mean, maybe Tremor Sense, I could see that working versus him moving, but if he's standing still and casting a spell, I don't even think Tremor Sense would help with that.
Not
He
with
knows
that, yeah.
Yeah, like I think he's fine. I think he can just cast. Like unless he has blind sight, but if it's just blind sense, then if it works like blind sense rather than blind sight, then I think he's fine.
Dang, yeah, I wish he could deliver this like at range. Anyway, sorry. He is going to cast something on himself, and just stay there, and continue the. Cormac.
Cormac's gonna move up.
Okay.
and Try to attack this.
It's gonna try and yeah. Was it a 5-foot step or was it more than that? It was from right there. Okay, so it's
5 foot. No, it was from there, so that's a 5 foot.
That's a 10-foot.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot. It's a little bit more. A 5-foot would be right here. So yeah, moving. Did he just
10 foot.
Did we lose
10
him?
foot.
Yeah. Okay. So that if that's where you want to go, it will provoke.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I was gonna try and tentacle trip.
I think one of the guys playing League of Legends popped into the channel for a second.
Huh?
Well,
what
Drew's
they'll-
gone from the channel.
Oh, is that
He's
what it
not
was?
on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Well, they
you
reconnected.
move, but it trips you.
31 to trip, or yeah,
It was a 45 this time to trip.
Yeah, I didn't.
So you're prone here.
I hate this thing. He's gonna attack it prone. I mean,
Okay.
it's a -4,
Yeah, it's
right?
just a -4.
Yeah, he still has plenty of bonuses to hit. So, he's destructive mighting, and he has the channel force. I could do something, but I kind of want to save that. I want to talk about it before I do it.
Welcome back.
But he is doing all his shenanigans, destructive smite, power attack, and he's going to activate his pugnacious ability to make his weapon one size category larger on this.
Okay.
attack.
Yep, good stuff.
And Here goes the roll. And I've already equated the -4.
Come on, big money. Ah, it's a low roll. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, my bonus damage right now on one attack is 34
good.
plus. Yeah, it's 45 bonus. damage.
Yeah, it would have been so good if it was just a little bit higher. Unfortunately, the 28 does miss.
All right, and that's his turn, I guess.
Okay.
I
Father
get
Reinhardt,
summoned off. Yay!
what are you
summon.
summoning?
Is it a
Father
T-Rex?
Don't spoil the surprise.
I remember you talking about it like last session.
Father Reinhardt looks to Kudu behind him and looks at Cormac and shouts, "Let's level the playing field!" And summons a beast from the past with like a holy halo over its head, points at the creature, and says to the T-Rex, "Smite that tree!" And I'm gonna cast. I cast it.
T-Rex versus plant. Let's go.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
summon
you
it.
have control of it.
I summon it right next to me first. That way, I can cast freedom of movement on it,
Oh, okay.
and then it'll
So right
walk
here?
on. Yeah, so then it'll walk on over. It is
Okay.
40 feet of movement, and it'll take a chunk out of it while activating its smite.
Unless it just gets like tripped
All right.
or something.
Well, yeah, it's gonna provoke, and it's gonna try and trip it.
Okay. Does it have? Does the tree have more than 20 feet of move? Oh yeah. What am I talking about? Of course, it has more than 20
Got
feet.
like
of
30
reach.
feet of reach on its
Yeah,
tentacles.
it's
Yeah.
30 feet of reach.
Mhm.
This, like I said, like Mantis
Okay.
basically made this thing.
Yeah. It's got a high CMD though.
We
Right,
give
the
Mantis
T-Rex?
so much shit.
So is that a?
We do secret.
That's a trip combat maneuver.
It does not succeed. It's
Yeah.
39, bitch.
T-Rex.
Yeah, I
is
know we give
badass.
Mantis so much shit.
We really do, and honestly, he's been a lot better about it lately in the current campaign.
So this thing doesn't have a charisma bonus, so it doesn't get a bonus to attack. However, its bonus to damage is pretty yummy.
Yep, and it ignores DR.
Yep.
Also, you can move the token, Drew. I give you control of it.
Okay. I have no idea where to move it though, since it doesn't have borders. Oh, it does have borders.
It kind of does.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Because it has like
Alrighty.
15 feet of reach, right?
Is it 20 feet of?
It is 20 feet of reach.
Yeah, 20 feet of
feet, yeah.
base and 20 feet of reach.
So I'll just leave it right there.
Yep. All right, yeah, that works. Go ahead and give it a bite.
Does a 31 hit?
That hits it exactly.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and do the damage.
Oh.
He smited it too, right? So he's getting like the smite evil.
Yeah.
Really shaking. I'm so excited.
It's got a, what is it, bonus damage equal to its hit die?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
And get this. It gets to try and grab that bitch.
Yeah.
It is the same size category, so yeah, it can try to
Yeah.
grab it.
Winner.
Yes. I should have made like a custom
Aw.
T-Rex token.
You're off by one. Yeah, if
too bad
you're
it's
gonna
not
summon
affected
this
by
thing
haste.
frequently, you can find me a celestial T-Rex, and I'll just make
Yeah.
a token for it.
Oh, of course. And once I'm 9th level, you know I'm gonna be summoning like 1d4 plus one of these bad boys.
Oh, fun.
Sure.
But that's its move. It lets out a tremendous roar as it tears out a chunk of this thing.
It does. It's pretty effective. It's like a Pokemon battle. It's super effective.
Mhm.
Does this I have a question. I didn't hear all the stuff when we were listing this thing off. Does this thing count as undead? Did we
It's
just
not
learn that,
undead.
or-
It just has
Okay.
immunities like an undead.
Because I've finally realized that I could use my weapon master thing to do channel smite. So that was one thing that I've been like thinking of, but this thing.
So
doesn't count as
you
undead,
know
so
that
it
it's
wouldn't work.
immune to death effects, energy drain, and negative energy, like an.
Oh yeah, like instead of channeling force, you could channel positive energy instead,
Yeah, channel
which
positive
is
energy.
probably better versus undead.
Yep.
Unless it's, I mean, it depends on what type of undead. Well, no, generally that's just going to be better.
Well,
The
it's not undead.
I mean, it's not undead. Yeah, I know, but I mean,
Yeah,
still.
that's why I was asking. The channel force though is better for
All right.
multiple hits.
I may or may not
The
kill
channel-
the T-Rex. It's gonna take all of its attacks on the dino.
Oh no!
All right, good luck.
Oh, do it!
It's the new threat, so yeah, it's gonna throw everything at it.
That's fine with me. It lived for 65 million plus years.
But not before repositioning itself, because that's this thing's strong suit.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it not provoke attacks of opportunity?
No, it works like Dimension
Nope,
Door.
because it uses Dimension Door.
All right.
Cormorant's
It's so
pissed
annoying.
off at this thing.
No, I would be super annoyed too if I was fighting this thing too. If I was melee, I'd be just like, come on.
Oh, he's not gonna be melee for long. He's hit that point where he's gonna.
All right, Tentacle
start
1.
casting
Does that hit
spells
the
at this
T-Rex?
A 31 does hit. This thing only has an AC of 21.
Okay,
Oh, so
yeah.
then it can't miss. Okay.
Unless it
I'm just
rolls
gonna
a
roll
1.
all the hit.
Unless it rolls a 1. Hey, look at that! Can't miss. Famous last words.
So 3 tentacles.
All right. It has a nice chunk of DR, so that's going to slow it down its damage. So that's 16. Is that the first damage roll?
That's the first attack. This is the second one. Now the third one.
Okay.
Those are the 3 tentacles. Now it's
Alright.
gonna slam. And it's gonna try and grab it off of that.
All right. Good luck to it. It does not succeed, even though it beats the CMD because it has freedom of movement.
That's right. So it'll take its other slam.
It's kind of funny because
And 31.
All right.
All right. It takes its full round on it.
Hey,
It's this type.
did we skip Father Reinhardt's turn, by the way?
No,
Oh,
no. He
his
cast.
turn was
Finished,
summoning
he
it.
finished summoning, but he still had a
Yeah,
turn
and then he
after that.
he cast freedom of movement.
movement.
on
Oh,
the
okay,
T-Rex.
I missed that. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's all of its attacks.
This thing's still
It's
looking
this,
healthy.
It's this clash of titans here. It's like
Mhm.
Godzilla versus Biolon.
Versus pollution.
Yeah. All right. Is Kudu still unconscious,
I think she's
or is
still
she getting
unconscious.
healed?
She just moans.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, oh no.
Okay.
All right, finger.
I'm gonna fly over to here and hope that it can't detect me because I'm not touching the.
Yeah, it doesn't see you.
All right. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna fly up and I'm gonna use a immediate action to apply some effects to the Archon sword. I'm gonna enhance it to a +5. This thing is not immune to crits.
Let's
That
see.
we know about?
Plant trait. It is not immune to criticals. It's just immune to poison, polymorph, sleep, and stunning.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my Archon sword Plant Bane a +2,
There we go.
increase the enhancement bonus to +5, and give it Keen. and I'm going to hold it in 2 hands and just swing at this thing. T-Rex, what a badass. All right, so let's see here. This is 21 plus 2 more from the enhancement bonus, plus 2 from Bane, and plus 2 from being invisible. So there's a bunch of little plus 2s in here.
All right, that
What
hits.
Is that a chance for critical? No, I crit on 17. Damn, off by 1. I'm not gonna roll the fire damage because I'm assuming it's just gonna resist it. So
Yep. If it's not 10 or more.
So this is plus 13 plus 2d6 of bane damage. And I rolled a 1 on the but I rolled a 6 on the bane damage, so on the bane damage rolls.
It's good.
So 23
It takes
damage
it all.
to it. Wham!
Bam, thank
Getting
you,
more
ma'am.
injured. All right. Eric's on. All right. Things seem to be turning around for you guys. So he's going to switch Inspire Greatness to Inspire Courage. And the dinosaur will be part of this, so it'll get the +3 damage and attack.
Woo!
I'm so excited.
So you guys lose your temp HP, but you get the +3 to hit and damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kudu already lost her temp HP anyway from getting
Yeah,
chewed
it was
through.
it was worth
Yeah.
it though.
I think
All right,
Cormac might
Cormac,
have too.
your turn.
I roll the bleed damage before.
Oh, that's right, bleed damage.
Yeah, so I took 3.
Thank you.
And then I will roll it again since I haven't healed. So 7 total. It never attacked me. I didn't attack me, so I didn't take.
Nope, it's
any
just
damage other
been
than
keeping
bleed.
you away from it. Yeah.
I'll shout to Cormac, see if you can keep it from escaping.
Just give me
Whether
a
that
sec.
just be straight up
I'm
damage.
changing numbers right now.
Change those numbers.
All right, I'll factor in the bleed damage after my turn. He's gonna stand up and he's gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Flame Strike on this thing.
Yay, Flame Strike. All right, roll me a cash level check
He's-
because it's got spell resist.
All right, which is nice because I got a bonus that shit.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
succeeds. All right. What's the? It's a reflex, right?
Yeah, reflex
All right.
for half.
It's gonna roll a reflex.
And obviously, I don't have finger.
Luckily, that's its worst save.
Circle.
Well, you can't actually see me, to be fair.
All right. 21. Does that fail?
I think that,
And that passes. I think. Let me
Ah,
double
really?
check. Let me see my saves. My DCs aren't that high. I don't have like
you don't have
that
spell
great.
focus.
Yeah, I kind of did it to where I could hit them more than
Actually, getting the spell off is important, though.
yeah.
Getting past SR is still really good.
It saves, so it takes half, but that's
Okay.
still 15d6.
Yeah.
Half of 15d6. So just give me a sec.
Or it's gonna partially resist the fire part of it.
A little bit, only half of it. Yeah. Okay, not a bad roll. So 25, and then it effectively chops its fire resistance in half.
Yep.
Okay, so still take some good damage.
This thing's pissing me off.
Takes about 20
I
in total.
know, it's so annoying.
All right, is that your turn?
I stood up. That would be a move, and then standard. So yeah, it'd be my turn.
All
I don't
right,
mind
Father
these that much
Reinhardt.
at the end of the campaign, though.
Your dinosaur bleeds for 6, or 1d6.
I was
Okay.
thinking about disintegrating, but I was like, I'm not gonna use that spell.
Yeah. Just like the exhausting thing is when you play in a campaign where every fight is like this.
Yeah.
That I think what it was is that last like set of like sessions made me realize like I need to start saving my spells because I used like the sessions leading up to that, like last little series, I was using spells super quick. Like I wasn't doing
Yeah.
my melee.
They just
And
novating on everything.
Yeah, and now I kind of realize like I need to start try to do melee first.
Yeah.
Because
That's like the only thing that saved me in that fight against what's his name, the vampire lord guy, is that I saved a lot of my high impact spells and I had them at the very end there. I'm like, all right, I need to pull them out here because I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Right,
Use
But I
them
mean,
more
the
as
other
a
hand, you
last
guys
ditch
using
then.
your spells earlier was what let me save mine. So.
What does Father Reinhardt and his T-Rex do?
Well, first I want to inspect Kudu because I know that
Okay.
she was in the fray and she took a lot of hits. So I want to try to get her out of being defenseless because I don't want this thing coming back to munch on her. So I am going to cast Heal.
Oh, the big
her.
one. All right, Kudu, you get back 150 HP.
And remove all your con damage.
Yeah, there was the con damage too, which is going to be great because I had 4 at this point.
Yeah. As do I. My max hit points are 86 right now because of that. It's not great.
So heal is
but
how
I'm
much?
invisible.
Healing?
150.
150. Okay. I guess you wake me up.
Absolutely. Am I able to wake her up as part of the action? Okay. Cool. Then I guess as part of my move action, I will take out. Well, let's see. Erickson was able to cast earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell him like, haste the beast, pointing towards the T-Rex. Like, unless if everyone's doing okay, and I'm gonna have this thing attack the creature again.
Okay, go for it.
Dang, if only I had been able to put haste on the T-Rex, it could do 2 attacks.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It says 20. Oh, for
yeah,
the
as
roll.
a combat cleric, your DCs are gonna be really low on your blast spells, but you know,
because I'm trying to.
It makes up for it.
Yep.
25 misses.
Yeah, they're not your primary plan. It's just in a situation where you can't melee this thing. It's like, all right, well, I guess we'll use Flame Strike now.
All right.
I'll pull out
on
my
its
wand.
turn, it's gonna keep trying to kill the T-Rex. It knows it got hit by something else too, but it can't see it here.
Yeah, and the T-Rex definitely hit it harder than I did.
All right, here come the 4 tentacles.
All right, let's see if it rolls a 1 on any of those.
Surprised it hasn't crit yet.
Quit saying things like that.
That's gotta happen. I know this game doesn't like you guys.
It's been really mean to us lately. This game, this combat, it hasn't been too mad at us. So, it feels like it's been a little nicer.
All right, so 15, 13, 14, 12 at the 4 tentacles.
Was, I guess,
Here comes the slam.
I just
or
didn't
tripped
realize that.
30 times in a row.
Tripped.
So maybe it is pretty bad. It hasn't been as bad for me as normal.
It's tripping a guy with freedom of movement on, which is I just feel like freedom of movement. That's such a cop out to be able to do against it.
Yeah, but I mean, freedom of movement's already so absurdly powerful.
Oh, no, I know it is.
I like
it's just
something you can do. You could build a character that does that too, that just trips everything.
I mean, that's what Brugar was.
Yeah.
Brugar was nasty. He was just a combat maneuver fiend.
Yeah. All right, so it deals 26 and then 38 points of damage to the T-Rex. And yeah, that's its turn.
Is the T-Rex still up?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. It's probably pretty low.
It can take
You
one
get-
more full round. I mean, it'll probably die if it takes another full round, but it'll still take all of the full round to kill it.
Kudu, you're conscious.
Hopefully we can just finish this thing
Oh,
off.
boy.
Conscious but prone.
And in the time you've been unconscious, Kudu, there's now a giant T-Rex fighting the
With a halo on it, and I'm cheering it on.
God, I don't know if there is artwork already for like a celestial T-Rex with like a halo on it, but there really should be. And if not, somebody should pay to get it commissioned.
It also has wings that are proportional to its arms.
Yes. Perfect.
I'm
Useless
going
for
to
flying, but they look great.
fly into the air and up.
All right,
I'm gonna
carried by metallic
gather
wings.
power to avoid burn to extend my range.
Wait, if you flew up,
Uh,
can you gather power?
No, I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna burn myself to extend my range.
All right, the big damage is back. The big gun.
And I think I'm gonna toss Scree at it this time around.
Okie dokie. Going after its AC.
Yeah, so no point blank.
That'll hit. Nice roll. You pick up like all the wooden and metal parts of the trellises, and yeah, you fling them.
Yeah.
All right, that does some good damage there. All right, it's looking pretty low after that hit. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, nice hit. Finger.
Alright. I'm going to just, with two hands, full attack action this thing. So, first attack. 44.
That'll hit.
Inspire courage is helping a lot. I'm like, man, when did my damage bonuses get, like the flat damage bonus, get this high? This is inspire courage. So 24 damage for the first attack there. This is slashing from the Archon sword.
Okay.
Next attack.
That'll hit.
20
Okay.
probably will miss.
20 does miss, yeah.
That'll probably also miss.
Yep.
And then one more attack. Oh, this is versus flat-footed, actually, so maybe that helps on the 28. And then 31 with prehensile.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, and I'm going to, because I hit with the prehensile hair there, as an immediate action. When do I have to roll? Let me check when I have to actually roll this, if I can do it after the damage or not. Okay, yeah, I'm going to cast, as a swift action, cast Forceful Strike. So I'm going to do my prehensile hair's strike damage, as well as doing 10d4 force damage, and possibly
wow.
shove it back a bunch. So D3
It's not force push? Or force punch?
is Forceful Strike.
Huh, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. So I'll do this is the prehensile hair damage, which might not even go through because it's bludgeoning. But Forceful Strike will do.
Yeah,
I will
that's
have to
interesting.
overcome SR with this thing, I think. Also, I think it gets a fort save to potentially take.
Yeah.
halves the force damage. Okay, so let me roll the SR though first. So forceful, or is my SR bonus? Verse 7 plus 7. All right,
All
I
right.
think that
Yeah,
did it.
it beats it.
So DC 20 Fortitude save to take half of 10d4.
Okay.
It made the save, so it takes half of that.
You made the save,
fortitude.
but you got it. You kill it. All of the strikes and the force, they splinter the creature, and it falls back with a resounding crack as its viney body, kind of like it recedes like back into the ground, but it is dead. It's a big old tangle of roots and vines and the blood fruit.
I do not eat the blood fruit.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of rounds. To the guys performing the ritual, you know that if it had interrupted you for 10 rounds, it would cause a failure and backlash from the ritual. But you guys are in combat for 5 rounds, so you still have time to get back to it.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll fly back over, dismiss greater invisibility, and get back to the. Look to Reinhard and follow his lead on continue this ritual before we experience any backlash.
Yeah. All right. So
Jen shall come
nothing
around
else.
to Kudu and stay under her. She'll stay in the air and keep watching.
All right. So nothing else should come to bother you guys. Go ahead and give me a whatchamacallit check. A knowledge arcana. I think that's what you guys are.
Yep, we're doing knowledge arcana.
Okay, give me knowledge arcana.
That should be 37.
Who's the primary caster?
Father Reinhard.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I got 37.
Yeah, he got the lowest roll, but he's got the highest bonus, so 37.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
then
pretty good.
Cormac and I both got high enough to assist, so
Okay. So that's a succeed. Roll me another knowledge arcana.
okay.
This one takes 2 successes.
Yeah, there's a 42 on my end.
You can make
Okay.
that guy smaller, Matt. If we're not going to be in combat.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So, and that's another succeed from both of you guys. So, 35. Okay. That's 2 successes. Which means okay. You all feel, as you complete the ritual, you all feel as if you're being watched. Like you're drawing the attention of Carcosa and the great old one that lives here. The star sleigh begins to hum with a low vibration that peaks to a high-pitched whine before it basically deactivates.
Okay. Fingram sighs heavily.
Father Reinhardt wipes his brow.
But if you guys want to check out like this thing's stat block, it's called a Kudamu. Yeah, check that link down there. Like it's a pretty hilariously huge. It is strong.
It didn't even use his bombardment ability. Why does it even
Nah,
need that
didn't-
ability?
So like Kudu
I
was
guess-
flying away from it. If at any point she had gotten far enough from it, it could
Yeah.
have tossed it out.
I guess that's a point where it might use that. Or if you find a way to immobilize it.
Yeah, but okay, so the part where you're like, I hope it runs out of Dimension Door. No,
Oh, it is at will.
it's field bound. It's field bound special ability. It can Dimension Door as many times as it wants within its
Oh, yeah.
designated location.
So yeah, as long as we were near the delay, it would just
Yep.
dang.
Rip.
That's funny.
Well, you know what that means. We just gotta get rid of this delay.
Well,
You gotta get rid of its field.
Yeah, the whole fucking field.
you just have to burn away all the natural vegetation. Actually, if you just
Yeah.
Oh, you
destroy all of the vines from the vineyard, like just burn them all away. 15 fast feeling, 15 tremor sense, and a 15-foot burrow speed. All right, sure,
Yeah.
why not?
You could just jam. You can peace out. But this one says it fights to the death because this is its field and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a pretty.
I wasn't gonna let it
hilarious.
run away there. I had intended to use that forceful strike.
You could also kill it slowly if it was really that much of a problem. It needs to feed on a medium creature like once a week or something. So if you wanted to absolutely kill it without doing anything to it in combat, if you just keep it from eating anything for a week, then it slowly dies.
I'll be right back.
It takes 2 points of constitution damage each week it fails to feed.
Oh, well, that's a lot longer than just 1 week that we would need.
But it would totally be like we just set up a guard around the field and we kill anybody that comes near it, or we get rid of anybody who comes near it.
Oh yeah, did we need to do anything to like cure anybody's bleed before we started this too, or does somebody like channel or drink a potion, or like I think only Cormac had bleed still, right? Did he handle that already himself?
Eric Zahn can take care of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're good then.
He can
all right,
cure serious wounds.
all right, we handled everything else that we needed to handle in this city, I think, right? We just need to go to the next
Yep.
delay.
One left, right?
2.
Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, 2.
Yep,
Have you guys ever seen
Casilda-
the let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, Casilla told you that there's 3 Stelae that you need to deactivate. One was in Avon Vor, one's in Bolvarai, and the other one's in Paris.
Okay. Yeah, have you guys seen the web comic where the dinosaurs like are communicating with each other telepathically and they're like, our reign has gone on long enough. And this is indeed summon the meteor. That's sort of what I think of like the celestial T-Rex is like, because there's a T-Rex in that comic. Like he's the one that says to summon the meteors.
If I can't find a picture, I'll sharpen up my Photoshop skills and make one.
Make one. Yeah.
I'll make 3, so it's like a triumvirate.
There you go. That way if you summon multiples. I did that with my Merfolk Arcanist when she would summon crabs. I had like different colors and I had them named after Thomas the Tank Engine characters.
I'm back.
So it was like
Alright,
Thomas,
welcome back.
Percy, and I don't remember the other names I used. Percy was the green one though, and Thomas was the blue one, and then I had like a red one that I don't remember what the name of it was.
Did you have one that was a real dick?
No.
All right. Now that we're all back, I guess. Yeah. What? I guess I'll.
What do we want? Do we want to like move on now, or are we gonna hang around for another day?
Yeah, it's up to you
I
guys.
found your T-Rex.
Oh,
That's funny.
yay.
This
So
little
just
ornament.
continue on.
Okay.
I mean, we could go back to what's his name and get more info, but did we already go do that?
Well, we got some info from Eldarius, but I don't know if we. I don't think he has any more information about like where we're going. Like he gave us the information about this area that we needed, but I don't think he
Yeah.
has anything else he can give us.
Okay, yeah, Cormac would say just move on.
And maybe the
Better-
other vampire guy could have helped us. Maybe he would have had some information, like useful information, if I had taken him up on the offer and let him keep Eric's on. I kind of doubt it.
Well, he's
Well, I'm
dead.
guessing-
He's dead now, but I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I feel like
I'm
if I
guessing
had,
this is his vineyard
I think,
and
like,
that's
if
the
we-
wine that we're drinking.
Maybe.
oh no, I'm pretty sure the wine came from that creature, right? Like that makes sense. I don't think any of us drank any of it though. Not that it matters. We weren't undead, so it wouldn't.
That,
I don't
or we
think
all did, and we
would
just
matter.
don't remember.
Yeah. I don't think it mattered since we weren't undead. It has mind controlling powers over undead, but we're not undead, so at least we don't think we are. That's
Well-
the actual twist of this AP is we find out at the end that we've been dead all along.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All along.
Oh, I was
Sounds
undead
like-
the whole time.
Sounds like a really shitty show that existed on
Haha.
television.
Or a movie.
We're not Sir Orin.
Are we in a hurry? Like, do we want to leave like right now, or are we just gonna spend a day hanging out in Avonvor?
That's up to you guys.
Cormac says we should probably move. We did feel presence watching us. It's probably better if we keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that if we want to just keep trying to move on to the next. Where are we going next?
So Casilda told you that the nexuses named Bolvari and Paris each hold a star delay that is somehow attuned to your.
Mhm.
Eric Zahn said that the most direct route back to his nexus of Paris is through Bolvari.
Okay, so sounds like we're just going there first.
Yeah, sounds like we have our path already chartered.
All right. So Eric Zahn will show you guys the way.
The way.
He does tell you that this nexus, this region, was located in some kind of high Arctic mountains, and you'll need some way to survive its harsh.
I pull out my wand of endure elements.
I think Life Bubble already does that.
And Life Bubble does help with that too. But it's only 2 hours per level.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
and
I have a wand of endure elements that's fully charged.
okay. That lasts for
He
24
says
hours.
that he's gone through the mountains, but he's never actually been inside of the Elder Thing city. So he doesn't know where this delay is that you're looking for.
All right, we'll have to ask around then,
Or
or
ask
take
a
a look
higher
around.
power.
Eric Zahn writes down in his journal to you. The creatures that inhabit this nexus are not like the ones that we've found here in Avon.
That sounds like
that-
it's a good thing.
He says, or he writes, that he could only hear them. He's never seen any of them. But they do make strange and fearsome noises.
Do they speak a language that you or any of us might understand?
He writes that he has never communicated with anyone here. That at a glance, this place looks deserted.
Hmm.
Maybe I should have prepared multiple force swords. I don't know
Well,
if we're fighting them though. Either, but
Well, we still have the option of, taking one more rest at the manor and then going on our way.
that's true. I'm not sure if we're on any sort of time crunch or not, though. I don't really know. I don't know how close Lowell's is to finishing whatever it is mad scheme is.
Well, what, Cormac, Kudu, what do you two think?
I don't know.
Cormac's good with whatever.
If
Do
we
we
think
know
this
where
in-
Paris is?
If we think this endure elements will get us through the environment, I think we should continue. But
Yeah, the endure elements will definitely help us. We have cold clothes too, I'm pretty sure of it. Or did. I don't know.
Cold weather clothes.
Yeah.
did
You
we?
might.
We had
Did we?
hot weather clothes when we were in the desert.
Oh, was that what it was? Hot weather.
Well, how about this? I'll ask Erickson, how far away is this city? Is it more than a day's travel from here?
No, it's not more than a day's travel.
Very well.
Are we gonna need to climb mountains?
What is this serpent or statuette of a serpent folk warrior with black ovals for eyes? What is this thing again?
Oh my.
It's treasure.
Okay. It's just something I,
I think it
haven't
was
got a
worth
chance to
something
sell.
too.
It is. It's worth 1,975 gold.
There you go.
I was just trying to figure out if there was like a reason besides its value that I have this.
I mean, it's not magical, so it's whatever
Yeah.
value
I don't
you
remember
want
where
to
we
place
got
on
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't remember where we got it, so we were selling this shit.
Oh, I know where you got it. You took it from Avaric's crypt.
Oh, okay. That's pretty recent then. Okay.
Father Reinhardt will say, Kudu does have a point. Eric, do you know if we will need to climb any mountains, ford any streams in order to get to this city?
Do
He tells you that the climbing is minimal. It's more of like a hike. That there is like a pass through the mountain.
So snowy terrain, at least.
Icy.
I see. Okay. Well,
And
most of us
cold.
can fly, but
I do have some spells that will protect us from any sort of cold blasts that any creatures that live in that.
Yeah, the
sort of
unicorn
environment.
statue.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even going to come into play at all the rest of the campaign, but
It could.
maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I think that perhaps we shall press on. Then.
I mean, you're in a place that is almost, there's like a tenuous connection here to the realm of dreams because things are very nightmare-like.
Yep. If I had my dream stuff, I could even use the bracelet of friendship or whatever and summon the unicorn to us.
That sounds
But-
very anime.
I don't, because we're not in the dream realm. Also, I'd probably be using that crazy OP Dawn Blade sword or whatever. 'Cause that thing is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
My
And
freaking staff of lordly might.
yeah, you'd be using the Rod of Lordly Might, because that thing was ridiculous too. They gave us a Vorpal sword, and we're like, nah, vendor trash. +1 Vorpal sword. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's more valuable than by gold, I think, than the Dawnbringer sword. But honestly, I think the Dawnbringer sword's like way better.
Because the
even-
bonuses are so high.
Yeah, I actually don't even have it on this portfolio. I exported a different portfolio and in case I needed to access it again, and deleted it off the sheet because it was just like cluttering everything. Like, ooh,
Yeah,
I have this.
okay.
There we go.
I don't actually have it.
So, Eric Zahn leads you to the edge of the Nexus. And as you guys get there, you do start to see a completely different climate and biome here in front of
Oh.
Yeah, things rapidly change as you get to the edge of these nexuses.
Oh my.
You see an Arctic mountainous region. Snow and ice covered peaks, and yeah, the temperature does immediately drop as soon as you get to like a certain point here, but your life bubbles should keep you insulated.
Oh yeah, for now, like until it runs out. But I'll have everyone bopped with endure elements just for whenever it runs out, because I think that thing has 5 hours total, and I put it on ourselves
Sweet.
when we got to the vineyard, I think.
But yes, here you see a wide path winds through what appears to be mist-shrouded mountaintops jutting from the earth. Ahead to the north, wisps of snow, blown about by gusts and eddies of wind, partially obscure a monumental tunnel that cuts right through the mountainside. The tunnel appears artificial, as gigantic support columns brace the sides and roof every 20 to 40 feet.
No, you have. If you're using a wand, even on a 1, you still succeed. The part where it disables the wand only happens if you fail the check. But if the DC is 20, and you're gonna make it anyway.
Ready? Then I guess I'd use as many as I need. For Eric, Cormac, Fingrim, myself, and does Kudu need it, or is she inured to the cold?
I guess we'll find
Did I
out.
drop out?
Yeah, he did drop out, but no, it was
Right.
Alright, he's back.
Yeah, that stupid word disconnected where I couldn't hear anybody.
Okay.
I'm not immune to cold.
Okay. Do you have any sort of cold resistance?
Nope.
All right, then you get one too.
Okay, cool.
So I'll do 5, because I'm pretty sure Drench, at the very least, is immune to cold. Or resistant to it.
Not necessarily. What is the resistance number?
Sorry, cut out. Were you asking me something?
What was the resistance number? What spell is this?
You just endure elements, so it's not actually
Yeah.
resistance.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. No.
So I'll do a charge on all of us then.
Yeah. So Drench is a water elemental, not ice elemental technically, even though the icon shows ice. But
Okay. Alright. I'll expend 6 charges, no biggie.
cool. He appreciates. He speaks to you in Aquan.
Yeah,
Huh.
which I think you understand.
Yeah, I'll give him some little
think-
slang like, no problem, little droplet.
Like Fingerman learned Aquan as well, just because he would go. We occasionally, while we were traveling on the boat, when we go to like a little town, Fingerman and Drench would like go into town together. So they like went on little adventures.
Oh, that's adorable.
So I picked up Aquan just for that.
Like, in short, Drench is like Kudu's personality of fun. I guess you can say, like, she's going through a lot of traumatic stuff, so this is her fun, like, still existing.
Yeah, he's like the outgoing party animal.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
likes to
cool.
go
I
on
like that.
adventures and do weird shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that we're sort of wandering around through this cave, I'll be keeping an eye out for anything that might be lurking as we proceed through.
Mhm.
I guess I'll move myself as we
I
start
guess
moving
we
forward.
move forward, but I don't go first. Somebody else will, but
Yep. So Kudu starts to lead.
no, I'm not
All right.
leading. Somebody else is going in front of me. I'm just moving my token preemptively.
I'm all right for
Alright.
going first since I think
Drink a potion of cure
between
light.
Kudu and myself, we have like the highest ones.
So as you guys walk, the floor is icy, just like Eric Zahn told you.
Uh,
I'll
Drench
fly.
has probably no problem moving across.
I have overland flight, so I'll just kind of hover above it.
I guess I'll just move slowly. So my knees wobble.
I'm gonna use 2 potions of cure light wounds actually.
Oh yeah.
Eh,
Does anybody still need health? I think Matt said that Eric Zahn was gonna drop some health on some people to
You
help
can,
stop
yes, if
bleeding.
anybody needs HP.
I mean, I'm at 68 out of 86 health right now, so not
That's right.
terribly great.
You have
Yeah,
some
that's fine.
con
I
damage.
have con
on you.
damage right now, yes.
Let's see. I do have a spell of lesser restoration prepared, so I'll use that on you.
Okay.
You can roll the D4.
D4. Alright, well, whatever. That's still
I
helps.
have one as well.
That'll
Cormac will
reduce it
cast
down to
Do we still
3.
have heroes?
There you go.
Cormac cast one as well.
Yep.
Yeah, give it a try.
Alright,
There
here
you
we go.
You're good.
All gone. All the ability damage. We're all good now.
Do we still
All
have
right.
heroism?
Oh, what was that, Kudu?
Do we still have heroism?
Oh, heroism.
That
No.
lasts for. Yeah, probably not.
I think mine's still up because mine was cast from an actual spell slot, but your guys' was from a wand. Mine lasts for 2.5 hours, so I probably am still on like the back half of it.
Yeah, you've got a little bit left on that one.
Yeah, because I cast mine right before we like started doing the ritual on this delay, but yeah,
Same with my free.
it probably took a while to get here, so I maybe have like
Yeah, it took a
20
couple
minutes.
hours to get here.
So probably
Yeah,
not
so I
then.
maybe have like 20 minutes left on mine.
All right. Well, as you guys venture further, you do see something. You see a solid statue of an unusual creature carved from oddly colored stone. Stands on a raised dais here.
Oh my gosh, what are these things?
The statue is approximately 25 feet tall, and its head has fallen off and now lies shattered at its base. The figure itself is some kind of monstrosity with a barrel-shaped body, leathery wings, and 5 tentacles at its base. The head resembles the broken remains of a starfish with bulbous eye stalks on the end of 5 tentacles.
Am I supposed to see these tokens on the other end of the map yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. These look like it looks like we wandered into Happy Feet, the movie, not the Guild Wars.
Yep. What do you guys do?
Well, I mean, you did say that we did see the tokens at the end of the tunnel there.
Yeah.
So that
Squinting
means
at them.
our characters can see them too?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll-
there's light. Like we're not. How far away are these doofuses? Yeah, they're not that far away. Probably pretty small, but you can see them.
I'll use my wand to cast heroism on myself, Kudu, and Cormac. Whispering, just in case they aren't very friendly.
Okay.
I'll just keep flying forward. Slowly
Alright.
to make sure everyone
Well,
else can keep up with
you
me.
also see that the northern end of the tunnel terminates with a complete cave-in that blocks further passage in.
Yeah, well, maybe the penguin guys will know something about it.
Yeah, you guys do see what you think appears to be penguins.
What is the lighting actually down here? He said we're in a tunnel. Is there like
Yeah,
torches here on these little outcroppings or
torches, but I mean, there's a certain amount of light does come from in here, but you guys have like light of your own too.
That's true too, but they are like several hundred feet away, so I was curious. They have,
You,
they
you
have their
might
own light
not
as
see
well.
them until you get like within 60 feet of them, or like not even 60 feet, like a little bit more than that, because with dim light.
Okay.
Maybe within 60 feet you guys see them. But yes, that is what is there.
I
They're
see. I'm like up here
penguins.
then. I see penguins.
What are everybody up to?
Where I'm come from, penguins aren't things, so we don't have penguins underground. I've never heard of a subterranean penguin. Something is terribly wrong here.
Once we get close enough, am I able to identify any of them through any sort of a knowledge check? Like what race?
Sure, give me knowledge.
They're obviously anthropomorphic penguin people.
Yeah, you
Heard
can give me knowledge.
You've heard of cat folk? These are penguin folk.
I'm sorry, Matt, what knowledge was that?
Knowledge nature.
Alright, so that's 32.
They look like penguins. Arctic flightless birds that are aquatic.
I'm sorry, did I just walk into an F2P online game?
Don't worry about it.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
we're in an Arctic region, are we not?
I guess we'll talk to them.
Maybe there's water on the other side of
Do
this
they
cave.
seem like they see us, or they like seem oblivious to us?
I mean, as you approach, they probably look to you, but they're like they make sounds and they kind of like waddle and huddle to themselves.
Are they, let's see. Oh, I know. I will cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
Okay.
So I can try to understand what they're saying.
Doesn't help you understand animal.
Well, I mean, it could be some sort of
They could be speaking a language.
strange dialect. Because, I mean, if they
You guys comprehend languages, but you're not understanding the meaning. It seems like it's gibberish.
Interesting. I tell the others that even with my divination magic, I cannot interpret what they are saying. They may be more.
And as
they may be more
Fingram, as you
animal.
walk closer to them, they do waddle further.
Do they walk back, or
Away from them?
They move away from you, closer
Okay.
to the
like they're scared? Maybe.
timid or something.
I'm going to try to sense their motive, if that's possible, to see if they're playing coy with us and leading it
Sure.
deeper, like into a trap. I don't trust these penguins. All right, so 31.
You think it's suspicious that there's just penguins here to begin with?
Does anything about them?
You can give me a perception though.
Yeah, definitely. That was the next one.
I'll look around too. Let's see.
Okay.
God, I rolled so awful. 32.
I rolled pretty good, but my bonus isn't very good, comparatively speaking. I have the worst perception in the party, but at least my bad perception is still a plus 17. It's not like Whiz Pops with the plus 2 or whatever he's
Yeah,
got.
the 2.
You guys just need to leave Whiz Pops by himself. Let me just
Oh
have
gosh.
him for a little bit, you know. I'll leave him
I mean, we're in
alive.
book
I'll just
5
scare
of
him and
Louis
put him in
Mask.
jail
Bad things
cell
are
somewhere.
bound to happen to Whiz Pops.
Oh yeah.
And to everyone else, but yeah.
But mostly him.
All right, so
All right,
what do we
let's see.
perceive?
It's funny, my saves are not actually that bad on Fingrim. I was feeling like before that they were bad, but then when I was playing my Paladin Mummy's, I was like, actually, my numbers aren't that
Yeah, so
I
it's
mean,
because there were so
you
many
did
saves that you had to
just-
roll.
Yeah.
So
You did just get
The
a cloak of
frequencies would
plus
get
4.
you.
you do think their presence
That's true.
and their like behavior is weird, but you're having trouble telling anything else about them with your perceptions.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess it's Cloak of Resistance plus 4 makes it
You
even
just think their behavior is odd.
Okay, I'll turn to Eric Zahn and ask him, like, shake your head for yes, and to the side for no. Have you ever seen these creatures before here?
He shakes his head.
Hmm. Let's see. Do I see anything with like see invisibility?
You look around. Let's see, what'd you get? A 30?
I got a 32 because I have
32?
heroism, and Kudu, she has a. I mean, she may have already added it into her bonus.
Okay. You're looking around, but no, you don't see anything. It's rocky and
Wait, you put
it's a
heroism
tunnel.
back on it?
Yeah, you have heroism on
Oh.
yourself.
Okay.
This is when I wish I had foresight.
Foresight. Why? Is something bad gonna happen?
Well, Father Reinhardt, he has a bad feeling about this. He doesn't like caves because usually that's where crypts are located and then undead. And these penguins, they seem very out of place.
Honestly, I'm not that worried.
All right. Is there any way that we can? I guess I'll ask the party. Like, is there any way that we can try to communicate with these creatures? Does anybody have the ability to speak with animals?
I think they just want to live. We can just get past them.
I suppose. But beware, because the path ahead seems like it's blocked, and a trapped animal often reveals its claws and fangs. and I do not like the idea of penguins with claws and fangs.
Okay, well then why don't we all go to one side of the tunnel, usher them around, and then pass them?
That is a very sensible idea. I agree.
She like looks at you as if you've never dealt with animals before.
I don't go outside that much. This is the most I've been in like decades.
Ah, penguins! For all Kudu knows, they look like just penguins, and she doesn't. From what she knows, those aren't
Yeah,
very
they look like
threatening
penguins.
creatures. So she's not.
Cormac will move up.
All right,
she's not
and
panicked.
Has
Father
the
Reinhardt.
sword out though.
oh,
All right.
Father Reinhardt tells Cormac, like, be careful, you don't want to agitate them. Try not to do anything threatening.
I cast a spell.
Okay, you cast a spell. What do you cast?
I put up an ice wall right here.
An ice wall. Okay, you put up a little wall there.
Yeah, to see what they.
Okay, yeah, you put up the ice wall. One penguin, this one, it does start to like flap its arms, and it starts to make some sound. For you nature people, it mostly sounds like a penguin, but there's something off about it.
Hmm.
The other two don't react like that one does,
But they stay there.
but they do stay there.
If nobody stops me or we get into another round, I'll cast another wall. Or we're going
Hold
around.
on there.
Okay, I'm getting hit.
Roll me initiatives,
All right.
because something's gonna happen.
So, from my initial knowledge nature check at a 32, it just revealed that, these things look like penguins.
They look like penguins, but your sense motive is telling you that something's off about them. They're not
Okay.
acting like how penguins would normally.
Okay.
Look at that. I rolled
I think
really
I'm gonna-
high.
But your senses fail to penetrate any kind of like
I'm
Yeah.
not sure
any
I
kind of like
debating.
other things.
want to roll high on this one because I don't actually know what I want to do if I go first or early.
Hey, my season initiative actually saved me for once. Like, the
Yeah, it
third
actually
time
helped.
in this
Normally, when you
campaign.
roll it, you just roll 2 10s.
Yep.
I think you've done that like at least
This is
half a
literally-
dozen times that you've actually
This-
literally rolled 2 10s in a row.
Yeah, and this is literally like maybe a handful of times that it's actually like gave me
Yeah.
like a good like roll.
Yeah, normally you either roll 2 10s or you roll like a 3 and a 4. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
well.
that's stupid. Yeah, 2 rolls are below 10
Mhm.
usually. Oh, and if we're in this area for another day, Cormac can prepare control weather, make it to where we don't even have to worry about.
Can cause
Temperature.
global
I finally got
warming.
the 0. Just gonna stick him at 1 here so that he's above the round tracker. Okay. So stuff starts to happen.
All right.
So Father Reinhardt, you see something, but you're pretty
Uh-huh.
flat-footed right now.
Okay.
And yeah, I think unfortunately this is just the surprise round is just these two things and not you guys. To be fair, it was really pretty difficult to see through this thing.
Yeah, I rolled
Okay, so
on both, so
you see
alright.
something, and you know that it's invisible because it's the outline is around it. But what's weird is that it comes out from the wall
Oh, maybe melted
over here.
stone. That's why I couldn't see it with the invisibility.
It comes out of the wall here, and what you're seeing, which is approximately right here. It takes up a 15 by 15 space, so it's huge. And you see an immense purple spider with a leg span of nearly 40 feet and hideously bloated
No.
body.
All right.
And okay, so this one is going to do something. Let me go look at their tactics. Okay, yeah, I guess it just goes.
It just goes.
It's gonna cast a spell.
Am I able to spellcraft it?
Unfortunately, no. You're not part of the surprise round here.
Not part of the surprise round. It called something, didn't.
I'm definitely surprised.
It was like, "Mommy, mommy, there's a ice wall."
Tengrim, is this where you are? You're a little bit away from the group, correct?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna single you out.
Okay. I guess so. He's away from the group, so might as well do it to him. Give me a will save.
Oh, will save. Okay.
You still got that heroism on you, I think.
I do, yeah. Nat 20.
Nice.
All right. So I got
Yay.
an additional bonus if it's an aberration or a charm or compulsion, but it doesn't matter. You roll that.
It is a charm compulsion effect.
All right, so it would have been a 37.
Yep. Okay, now we'll actually go on around.
Could I tell what it was they were trying to do? Like, what was the compulsion trying to make me do for the charm?
Do you know?
I might not know, but
Oh.
that's what I'm asking. Do I get a sense of
It
like,
was
what
some kind of charm, yeah,
did it
compulsion
feel like it was
over
trying
your
to
mind.
pull me to a certain direction or to do a certain thing, and then I resisted it?
It felt like it was trying to just overload your thought process.
Okay. Nothing
We
too
got
specific,
psychic
but
penguins.
yeah. I was curious. I mean, sometimes if it's something like command or something too, you'll know,
Psychic
you know
penguins,
exactly what they
yeah,
were trying to do.
I know, right? Oh, I need to do this just for old time's sake. Father
No.
Reinhardt, what's your flat-footed? No wait,
But just
it's
say the
touch,
word.
right? Yeah,
I
I'm just
know
gonna
you're
do.
already unzipped.
I just need to roll it to see if it misses.
It probably doesn't.
All right, yeah, 40 hits you. Father Reinhardt, you get webbed.
It's what?
You get webbed,
Webbed. Oh no.
and you can all see it now. Is that it comes out of its invisibility.
All right.
Hooray!
Oh, no.
And get this, this is the coolest part about these things.
Mhm.
It is wielding its webs as weapon. It has a flail,
Oh.
like woven from its webs.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Father Reinhardt, what do you do?
All right. I try to identify this thing.
Give me a knowledge arcana.
Shit. Are this penguin even real?
31. God, I'm just
Okay,
rolling abysmally.
that's actually decent here. You know that these are magical beasts, but they're also extraplanar too. They're not. They're they're from another realm of existence. They're not material. These are a kind of creature that are more colloquially known as lang spiders.
Yep.
You know that they are highly intelligent and proficient with magic, especially. They have a natural arcane sight. They've got tremor sense, dark vision, low light vision. They are immune to cold, confusion, and insanity effects, and poison, and sonic. They have spell resistance. They got some fast healing, and they have a suite of spells, mostly, like I said,
Yeah.
mostly illusion and some enchantment. They got a nasty poison, and yeah, they can weave their webs into weapons.
Did you say DR?
They do not have DR,
They resist. They're immune to cold, though.
but they're immune to cold. But yeah, so with that, you know, Father Reinhardt, this is likely an and the penguins were the bait.
The...
All right.
So are the penguins real? Do you tell me that? Are they actually there? Do we know?
They might be illusory.
They might be.
I was just about to cast True Seeing too. Like that was going to be my next action.
I don't have True Seeing, but I have Glimpse of Truth, which is True Seeing for 1 round, which is sometimes all you need.
Yeah. All right. Do I know if this web that I am currently entangled in, do I know if it also traps creatures that are ethereal?
No, it's mostly material. It's just really strong webbing.
All right. Too bad Ethereal John doesn't allow you to like pop back in between ethereal and non-ethereal whenever you want.
Yeah, and you'll make the concentration check automatically, I think. Entangle is just like a flat DC,
Yeah.
like 15 plus spell level or something, or 10 plus spell level. I'm pretty sure you auto succeed.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell the others that I'll tell them what I know of this creature, and I'm going to cast Ethereal Jaunt to get out of this webbing. And, I'll tell them all, like, give me a moment, I'll be back. And we'll rain hellfire, holy fire on this creature. Yeah, so I'll cast Ethereal Jaunt.
Okay. You jaunt yourself.
All right, and do I know if these things can like turn invisible at will, etc.?
They certainly have the ability to. You're not sure how often they can do it, but they can do it.
Okay, then as a move action, I'm going to take out my wand of glitter dust, and I'm going to 5 foot a couple feet to the side.
Okay.
That'll be
Cormac, let's get you some action. I know that last combat was very anti Cormac, so I'm gonna do you a favor.
All right.
He's gonna put the enemy right next to you. No, okay.
This penguin waddles up.
Oh, dare it!
And the the disarming veneer of the penguin fades away.
Oh no! Are you telling me this isn't really a penguin?
Oh no.
What? What?
What?
Impossible!
How did
Oh,
you
shit.
fit that big body into that little body? How?
Magic.
The
I
other
got it.
penguins disappear, or are they still the images? They're still.
They're still there.
Yeah, they're not real penguins. I have a feeling, but you know.
All right, this guy has like web, basically nunchucks, and it flails them at.
Oh god.
Alright.
That's the only way I can picture this. This whole encounter is silly.
I'm okay
I
with
shit
that.
you
Like,
not.
funny.
When I was reading it, it was like they set up illusions of penguins. I was
You're like, I gotta reread that.
like, yeah.
Hold up a minute.
I was thinking like somebody, like the people that the author works with, like somebody slipped this in and told them like, I've got this all worked out. Like, don't worry about it. You don't need to proofread it.
Or they're like, let's just throw a joke in it at the end of the book. See if people actually get to this point, because we are.
They actually
we're
told
hobos
me
the rest
that
of the
they
camp.
were illusions of what was it? Giant blind albino penguins. And I was like, I'm not looking for images of a giant blind albino penguin. The first things I find penguin images for, it's what I'm using.
So they were penguins that have clothes on and shit.
I like these adventurer penguins. I might
Yeah.
do a story for them one day.
Do a side thing of the honey heist,
We
but
could-
with penguins.
Yeah, we could make them with like the race builder, like make a custom like humanoid penguin kind of race, and then just make an adventuring party of those.
Jeez.
It could be fun.
Do instead of honey heist, do fish heist.
Yeah.
So it takes 3 flail attacks on you, Cormac. Do any of those hit?
The first two do.
Okay. And it's also going to try and bite you. The bite is not at a very good to hit, though, so that's good. Unless it rolls really high. Nope, it
It
didn't.
misses.
Okay, so only 2 hits?
Yeah, the two first flails.
Alright, yeah, the only bad part about this is it's not using power attack, but because they're huge, the flails are also huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've taken worse here. It smacks you twice.
And they're doing flails do what?
They do
Damage.
bludgeoning.
So that's minus 10. Minus 10 at least.
Yeah, that's what your
Make
DR
some of
set
those.
to is by default, right?
Yeah, my default is bludgeoning, just because he's used to big creatures.
Yeah.
Alright, finger.
So yeah, you actually don't take very much of that damage. Alright, I'm going to... I don't think I had my weapon out, so I have to take a move action to do that. The question is, what weapon do I pull out here? I'll roll a Knowledge Arcana as well to help assist in figuring out what weapon I should pull out versus these things. 23 Knowledge Arcana. Yikes. That's not very good.
Yeah, you just know they're magical creatures.
Alright, I'll just have to go based off of what I heard from,
So that's the text that's in the book. I love the last part where it says they both use major image to create 2 more penguin illusions so that one penguin alone does not appear.
Sure, yeah. Because one penguin by itself is not suspicious, or is pretty suspicious, but if there's 3 of them, then... Okay, well that's pretty normal. It's just a tribe of penguin. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think I need to move any further, really. Well, I know these things have reach. They have like 15 feet reach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just 5-foot fly forward a little bit here. And I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast a shield spell for this turn. And I'm going to pull out my. Weapon. And that'll be my turn for.
All right, Cormac.
Cormac will cast a quicken Iron Skin, and then defensively cast a Shield of Faith.
Nice.
Yep. That's turn.
Yeah, that's his turn.
Kudu.
Uh,
So you've got spiders.
yeah. Okay. I think I might be in reach of this thing. I'm going to 5-foot step and concentrate to cast a blast.
I think the ranged attack part's the part that provokes, though.
Oh.
I don't think you can get around.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Then scream it is, and I'll provoke.
Okay, it'll try to bite you.
Can I add one thing to my turn? Sorry, I know it's Kudu's turn, but
It might miss for the 27.
27 meets.
Ah.
We're not
What was that,
used
Cormac?
it, are we?
Cormac would have probably swift channeled force into his weapon
Not
since
yet.
he had it.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's got the concealment.
Oh yeah, the concealment. That's right. The concealment is very handy.
Looks like it's gonna hit anyway,
Okay,
though.
you the scree, right? 32.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit it.
Okay.
Just hit each other.
Yep, you hit each other.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you give it a good blast and make me a con save. Or sorry, fortitude.
Okay. I was gonna say con, huh? What?
Yeah, sorry. Well, it's based on con because it's fortitude. Ooh, 31, nice. Yep, nope. You feel it's got poison,
Okay.
but you resist it.
Cool. Drench will 5-foot step back. This isn't fun. Is that
What happened?
what?
I don't know. People, it was super laggy. I don't know if it
Yeah,
was me.
that's why I backed out and came back in.
Alright, so he's got some images. And you guys have Inspire Courage on you, so +3 to attack and damage. That's his turn. The spider. It was Grim. Does a 29 hit you, Fingrim?
Yep, 29 meets.
Okay. You take 16 points.
Okay. That misses. That'll hit.
And the bite. Ah, 19.
That'll hit.
9 points damage. Sorry, it was plus one more. And give me a 14.
Okay.
It's a poison.
He is inspired, though,
He is.
and heroism, so that's a hefty chunk of bonuses.
Do you have bonuses versus mind effect?
If it's charm or compulsion, yes.
Okay. So 27 saves. And that's its turn. Father Reinhardt.
All right, I guess I can't really do anything else from here. I guess I could try to get a little bit more out of their range. But it's pretty close quarters in here, so there isn't really anywhere. So I'll just kind of phase back into existence as I dismiss the spell, as I hang out next to Eric with
All right.
with a wand out. And, yep, that's my turn.
All right. This one's gonna keep fighting Cormac. It's gonna throw some flails at you.
Feel free.
35 hit.
Yeah, that meets.
$17 points of damage. That probably misses. That also probably misses. And the bite. 29 does not hit, right?
Yeah, only the first
All right.
attack.
Yeah, it's having a lot more trouble hit you now, and it's realizing that. Finger.
Okay. I'm going to use a swift action to cast Quickened Stone Skin. Which maybe I should have done last round, but whatever. Mistakes were made. So Quickened Stone Skin. And I'm going to do a spell combat. And I'm going to cast my spell of Storm Step.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot through this thing. Over to this over here. And he's make a reflex save, and I can roll versus SR if I need to as well.
Yes, these things have SR. All right, you get past it.
Okay. Reflex
What's
save, DC 19.
Oh, it fails.
All right, so
5%.
it's going to take the full 5d8
Okay, that's some good
elect
damage.
damage. I'm going to fight defensively here, so yeah. Probably misses the Fingrim story.
It's a 1 hour special on E.
Yeah. Prehensile hair might hit though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
34 hits.
Okay.
Does your prehensile hair have keen on it for a possible crit?
No. No, it doesn't. So prehensile hair does 9 damage. Counts as magic on a +2 as a +2 weapon.
Okay, does damage.
Okay, well that's my turn.
Cormac.
Cormac 5 foot up, and he is going to cast a quicken divine power,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
and he's going to full round this thing.
Alright.
The first attack will be with the bonuses, and then I'll roll the other ones with the minus. It didn't roll, did it?
I don't see anything
No.
yet.
Yeah, my regular mouse is running out of battery, so it works and then it doesn't work. So
I should activate
Ouch.
haste. Oh well.
Hey, Eric Zahn will haste you guys. Okay,
Yeah.
40 hits. Ooh,
I could
nice.
do the
50
armor
damage.
as a free action. I kind of forgot about it.
Nice, 50. Damn.
and here comes the rest of the attacks.
Oh yeah, give me the rest of the attacks.
That's like
34, nice. Alright, that hits. Yeah, you're doing some damage now, but
yeah.
I was like, what was our cleric in our Saturday morning wants to do battle cleric, but they've just I don't think he's ever made a battle cleric before, and I was like, yeah, they turn on somewhere around like level 13 to 15.
And that's not even including my destructive smite. If I was destructing smite, that'd be another like 8 damage on each one of those.
One damage, but with you can only make one attack. Remember?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's
But I mean,
why
when you've
multiple
got like
attacks are-
high bonuses, yeah, you might as well just throw off all those attacks. So you get 2 good hits in. For 100 damage, actually, you did 103. It's looking pretty bad. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay, Kudu.
I'm going to 5 foot back. Am I still be in its reach? You don't know.
I don't know. You are 20 feet away
Technically-
from it.
Well, technically, it's 15 in terms of weapon reach.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
I think you might be in his reach.
yeah. I think so too. So it's probably going to get attacked. Did we get the hasted yet, or you said you're gonna?
He's gonna. Eric Zahn's gonna do it.
I'm gonna delay.
Delay? Okay. Put you after Eric, and he casts haste. He's gonna haste the people within range of him, which is
Yeah, I don't think
Drench,
that's me.
Father Reinhardt, Kudu himself, and Cormac.
No, I don't get 2 bonus attacks. I choose
Right, you don't
one.
get 2 bonus attacks, but you do get a +1 to hit and a +1 to your AC.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that part
he'll
still
keep
happens.
All right, now Kudu.
Is he performing?
Yep, he
Yeah,
is.
he has
He's
Inspire
Inspire Courage.
Courage. Okay, get that turned on.
Yeah, you have
And
the
that was a
+3 to
+3.
hit and damage.
Okay. So
It's the one that everybody wants.
Fire the
Yeah.
one that Fingrim is fighting. Because he's looking hurt over there, and that one's...
Fine. Don't worry about it.
Plus, these things
I
are.
can 1v1 this thing.
Yeah, you did it with the vampire.
That's right. This thing's way weaker than that vampire.
Okay. Alright, then I'll keep fighting this one.
The vampire with 38 AC.
Yeah, it's fine because I also had 38 AC.
So 5 foot
We just
stab,
missed each other for like 4 rounds straight. It was great.
gather power to avoid.
She's gathering power.
To burn as a move action and then blast.
All right. Are you still within its reach here? 15?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
move out of
it's
its
gonna,
reach, or are
it's
you still
gonna,
in? Okay.
yeah,
It
it's,
says
They'll try to
20
bite you.
feet here.
right,
I
but
know
it's
it's weird.
Yeah, it's
So
corner weapons.
It misses.
Corners. Yeah. Okay.
don't matter then.
So let's see. We're screwing
I
it
know
up.
Like 10-foot reach, they make it so you can hit 15 feet with the double diagonal, but I'm not sure if that applies.
30.
That
Is
works
that?
for all weapon attacks and.
Ooh, that was a 2. And that's versus its AC or its touch.
That is the AC.
Unfortunately, the 30 misses.
Yeah.
Immune to cold. Damn.
Yeah, it was a low roll.
Yeah.
Damn. But at least he missed you. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's
Right.
gonna full round finger him.
Sure, bring it on. IC is higher than it was last round, so
Here comes the natural 20.
yeah, I know. Not natural 20, but that does hit. But I got stone skin this time, so
Yeah, you're good.
alright. Chips away some stone skin, I take some damage. But I'm still up.
And neither of those hit, right?
That's correct, neither of those hit.
And the bite. And
Yep.
doesn't hit. Alright, yeah, it's having a lot of trouble hitting you. Father Reinhardt.
All right. This thing that's fighting Fingrim, I'm gonna make it life more difficult. I am going to cast Debilitating Portent on it, and I know that there is some SR, so I'll roll that first. Are these things? They're magical beasts, not outsiders.
They are magical beasts, they're not outsiders.
All right.
They just have the extra planar subtype.
Let's see, an Inspire Courage doesn't add to this, so. Alright, well, fuck me. Does a 22 beat their SR?
A 22 does not beat their SR.
Damn.
Alright. Well, I've done all I can do.
They're a little caster unfriendly.
Oh no, we're
Yeah.
failing all of a sudden. No!
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, this spider is going to cast
It's gonna roll those
defensively.
20s, and you're gonna roll that 1, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Cormac he's like a fighter now all of a sudden.
Am I able to spellcraft this?
Sure, you can still craft it.
$28.
Oh, it fails. It doesn't get it off. You know that it's casting. It was trying to cast Insanity,
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay.
but it just remains there. Maybe it actually takes like a
It's trying to make us insane.
5-foot step back. Well, it was like, well, this dude covered in armor is like beating the heck out of me now, so I gotta hit him with a mental spell.
Yeah.
Finger.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 point, a swift action, 1 point arcane pool to enhance my weapon as a +5. I'm gonna upgrade to flaming burst and keen.
Ooh, nice.
Do I want to do spell combat here though? I don't know. All right, I am going to do spell combat, and I'm just going to cast Infernal Healing on myself. And yep, I'm going to continue fighting defensively and try to hit this thing. I'm gonna activate the speed on my armor as well. There we go. So I give myself haste for this round, which I should have done last round too, but I didn't remember. It's all good though. All right, here we go. No, I'll cancel each other out. All right, 31.
31 to hit.
It's not
Only
great.
you are one more above.
If
Alright,
only. Okay.
All right, there we go. That
That'll
one.
hit.
And confirms.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
They are not immune to
So
critical.
how does Flaming Burst again? I think I've never actually had Flaming Burst.
It's 1d6 plus 1d10.
Okay, it does. It stacks with them. I wasn't sure
Yep.
if it just turned it or how it worked exactly. So this is gonna be 2d8 plus 12. No,
And contrary to what burst
Plus
means,
14.
it's not AoE. It's just more
Right.
damage on a single target.
It's just
Yeah,
because you crit, you get this additional damage.
so
It would,
2d8
burst
plus
into their
14,
skin,
and then
basically.
plus d6 plus d10 of fire damage.
Yep, lot. Look at all those.
Alright.
Look at all that on hit that Fingram is built.
So 31 damage. 18 of that is.
He's
no,
got like
22 of
a.
that is
He has like a whatchamacallit. He's got like a wit's end and an Asher's tooth.
yeah. Oh, and I could do more. I could cast like Elemental Touch or
You're
something, but
playing League now, eh?
Yeah, well, like
Um,
any kind of special quality is just an on-hit effect. I do
Alright.
1d6 more fire damage, so the more attack, the faster I attack, the more I get up.
yeah. So yeah, there's 9 fire damage on there as well, and the rest.
All right, it takes all of it.
That'll miss as well.
Yep.
And that'll also miss. And then prehensile hair attack, which is gonna. All right. Well, I hit with 1 good attack, so I'll take that as a small victory.
All right, Cormac.
All right, Cormac. I do have a question. In the middle of a full round, I get do something swift, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So, as an immediate action, he steps up and he enters a rage. Knowing what this thing
Alright.
casts at, try to cast on him, he enters a rage and yells at it, it tried to insanity him, and he's just like playing into it a little bit. But he's got full round this, and here comes the first attack. The reason why I wanted to know about the swift is if I hit on this attack, I have to swift channel force into my weapon again.
So you're actually raging as a free action.
Is it a free? It's a free action. Sorry.
Important because immediate actions are equivalent to swift actions.
Yeah.
When you're on your turn.
Okay. So,
But yeah.
free action then. And I kind of changed something real quick.
I figured you meant colloquially.
Yeah. All right. Here's the first attack.
All right, that hits.
And then he'll swift channel force into his weapon again. And here comes the attacks down.
Oh yeah, that's almost max damage. He got a 4 and a 6.
Oh, okay. I just thought the green meant it was
One
completely
of them was
maxed.
max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard Joey Wheeler in a while. Ooh, man, those all hit. This thing is
Nice.
pretty dead.
And they all have the force damage. So that's kind of why I wanted to channel that extra force.
I think that's okay. Like if it didn't die, I think that's the most damage I've seen in one round. Not from a single attack, but definitely like taking advantage of iteratives here. That's like 200 damage.
I think I had a round that was close to that with Sense Vitals against that ghost. But even that was only like 100 something.
I'll hit that eventually with Razthak. Just give me a couple more levels.
Yeah.
All right, well, you kill it.
Shit,
It's super dead.
I had 100 damage crit on Raheem the other day.
Yeah. Eric Zunk
That-
keeps playing. Kudu.
That's by far the most damage Cormac's done in one round, even with
Yeah.
destruction and
I
stuff.
think that's more than I did,
just
too.
beats this one to death.
I think I did like 100, 150 or something with Sense Vitals against the Ghost, but I don't remember. I'd have to go back and rewatch it.
All right.
It's probably the most in one round.
Then I'm gonna gather power, avoid burn, and blast boost, and blast scree at the southern one.
Yeah, take him out.
That'll hit.
Do like 100 damage to it. I believe.
Oh, I'm not doing that one.
That's 70. That's pretty good still. I'll take it.
Nice. Yep. All right. Top of the round, round 4. Yep. It sees the other one is dead. So let me see. What is their morale here? I know I would run. Okay. So it says this one is going to break off from the fight. So it's going to provoke from you here, Fingrim, as it's just gonna start withdrawing.
Okay. I miss, I think, so it's fine.
Yep, you miss. See, this moves 80. All right. All right, that's its turn. Father Reinhardt.
Oh, that thing's too far away for me to try to catch it with a chain of perdition. Although I am hasted, I could chase after it and try to do that. But I don't think these things are going to try to stalk us, so I'll just let it go.
Okay. That one's dead.
My turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
I healed by 1. Amazing.
Yay.
I'm gonna pull out a I'm gonna pull out the weird firework wand.
Oh,
move
okay.
action, and I'm gonna shoot some fireworks at it.
Do you remember how many fireworks it has left in it?
I have it listed at being. I had 38 charges originally, and I've used 28, so it's listed as having about 16 charges left. It looks like 16 charges left.
Okay. Yeah, roll a 1d12. Let's see how many fireworks fly out.
11.
11 fireworks.
Nice.
Oh my.
Okay, now it's down to only having 5 charges left.
All right, so that's 12 of these or 11.
D3 or what does it do for fireworks? I don't even Snapdragon fireworks. I gotta look at that spell.
That's a D4.
So it just does 11d4.
Yep. Well, it's 11d4 fireworks. So it's gonna make a save.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this is a caster level. I don't even know what caster level this is. It was your item.
Yeah. It was a whatchamacallit, a bargain magic. Let's see, it reflex negates.
Doesn't reflex just negate the
Oh, the dazzled.
dazzled? It still takes like half damage if it
It
makes a
still
save.
takes, I think, a little bit of damage.
It takes like half damage if it makes a save, I think.
Actually, no, I think it still takes the damage.
No. Okay. Yeah, well, a bunch
Alright,
of
cool.
11 fireworks shoot off at 33 damage.
All right. It takes some damage,
Alright. It looks like it's not actually
and
dead.
you
though.
notice that on that charge of the wand, it was pretty close. Like it sputters and like crap. Hitting that 12 might have made it explode.
Well, I only got 5 charges left on this damn thing, so I don't know. I think I got
Cormac.
one more good use out of it, and then I've already bought a wand of magic missile to switch to. So.
Cormac drops his rage, and he doesn't chase after this thing.
Are you sure you have a charge speed of 120 feet?
Ha.
You could charge
Yeah,
it.
I guess he
It
will
would
charge
provoke, but you could charge it.
it. Yeah, he'll charge it. All
As long
right,
as you keep your rage up.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, give me a sec.
your attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You should distract smite this one.
Oh yeah, he is.
Can you destructive smite on a charge?
It's a single attack.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's not
Give
like
me
a special
sec.
action like a vile strike.
Give me a sec to
It just says-
plug it in.
You apply it to one attack or whatever when you take an attack action. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that you can destructive smite and vile strike.
Yeah.
Here goes the attack. Oh wait, I don't have a swift channel. I don't have any more force.
Oh, but you
So
know
it's gonna
what?
be-
We haven't had anybody charge, but the ground is icy, so you need to make me an acrobatics check if you're going to charge on the ground.
Can I even make an acrobatics while raging?
Yes, it's not difficult terrain. Yeah, you can. Yeah, because
He's
it's not
got
in
freedom of
paladin space.
movement still, anyway, right?
Do you have freedom of movement?
I
Does he-
cast it. I cast it when we entered the orchard. So I don't know.
Okay, then
how
you're
long
good.
It lasts
I think he's got like a
okay.
few minutes of it left still. Like probably less than 20 minutes of it, but it's probably still up.
All right, yeah,
My
then you're
heroism
good.
is still up.
Go ahead and roll your attack. You hit it.
You down it?
It's not enough to down it, but it's very, very low.
All right. Well, if nothing else, you've heard it enough that it, probably will know not to mess with us.
Yeah. Kudu, do you do anything on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
She go finish it
Like
off.
I'm gonna kill
Hell
it.
yeah.
Okay, so what's my range? 120? Yeah, I'll just stand here and blast it.
Yeah, if this was AD&D, which is basically second edition, yeah, you want to get the last hits on the monsters for the experience.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
It's
gather
tables.
power.
You want to do that in Pathfinder too.
Um,
'Cause some GMs
To
are very
avoid
stingy about
burn.
giving XP. They're like,
Nope.
you gotta last hit it.
Go for the screen.
Fire the scree. Oh my
Whoa.
god. Back it up.
Holy
How
shit.
you do?
I think it's
Okay,
dead.
Yeah, it's a critical. It's gonna explode.
It's gonna put light damage earlier. It's a shame.
I mean, I think you still did more damage, but for one hit, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. This will be the biggest single damage that I've ever seen, I bet.
Nah, my composite blast can do this.
I think that's highest we've seen out of a single attack in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time I did my composite blast, I had like con drain and stuff. But
Yeah,
the
you put
composite
it to a
blast can
negative
technically do
100.
more than that.
I don't know. I think that's higher than
singest-
Raheem's
that's
crit
the
was
single
too. Like
most-
he was hitting low 105s or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the single most like hit damage because obviously
yeah.
I got like destruction
Now,
off or something.
Even
that's
though
just
the
straight
spider
damage.
is really big, hitting the head of a spider is still like kind of weird. It doesn't really have a head, right? But all of the scree, like, it's just this concentrated chunk that you do hit this thing's head, and it rips it like clean. Actually, it's not clean. It's very, very messy.
Yeah, it just gets
There's
shredded.
spider blood and guts, all over the place.
It makes me think of when Aang is in his avatar state and does that little like shoo shoo thing and shoots all those like bullet rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, good job, you guys. You guys get rid of the combat. That one was easy for you.
Yeah.
These poor spiders had no idea that their penguin ruse was foolproof, but
Well, it
They
was
didn't
being
anticipate
followed
you guys-
Reinhardt, but Kudu was just like he wanted to try to communicate with him and everything, but Kudu wasn't having it.
She won't know fool.
She's like, they're just penguins. Can we just pass them? Like, why do you want to communicate with penguins?
I just
All right.
went and applied the 9.
we'll end the
health.
session soon here since 9:44. But I want you guys to do at least one thing here.
Okay.
I'm going to apply 9 health from assuming that my infernal healing finishes the 9 rounds it needs to complete itself.
Okay.
And during that time, I'm also going to use my Pearl of Power to refresh Shield. Because I think I'm more likely to want to recast that spell than Infernal Healing. I almost never cast Infernal Healing. In fact, I think that's the first time I've cast Infernal Healing on myself in Ages of Empires.
Huh.
It's been a while. I really only prepare it just because it's like good against things that bleed attacks. And that's the only reason really to cast it. Because the actual healing you get from it's pretty low at this level, but
Well, it's just like Rangers and the what is it? Something of the salamander, like aspect of the
Blessing to the
salamander. they get, like-
Salamander, yeah, that spell's
like
really good though.
It's like an out of combat healing for them. I mean, it does fast healing in combat, but like it's good to cast
Yeah,
that for
no,
when you're out of combat.
Our druid in Rise of the Rune Lords, Mantis's character Amara was casting that spell a lot.
Yeah, that's what I used that with my first.
Is that a
character.
channel I see for the 31? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, so these penguins do fade. They were illusions.
That sounds like a lyric to like a Pink Floyd song. These penguins fade with their only illusions.
I'm gonna go see if this collapsed cave-in was also an illusion by chance, or if this is a real cave-in.
You go over there, and you can't detect anything about it. No, it feels.
Okay. I guess I looked at Eric Zaw and say, now what? This was the only way that you knew in, right?
He nods.
Cornback does say I do have Stone Shape prepared. Could try to get rid of it.
We could, but we don't know how far back this collapse goes.
Father Reinhardt, you did see something.
What did I see? Oh, yes. I tell them, like, that spider came out of the wall over there. It could be illusory, though these things are able to phase through objects. We can check over there.
All right, let's see if there's another path, perhaps. I will admit that the weirdness of this fog of war divide here does look odd. Maybe it is an illusion.
Oh, what's that? The fourth wall?
Yeah, it's this is the fourth wall right here. I'm gonna go roll my will save against the fourth wall here.
Let's I'll roll it for you in secret. All
Okay.
right. Yeah, you guys recognize that there is an illusory wall.
All right. I'll poke my head through the illusory wall that I know is an illusion now and see if I can see behind it. Oh, amazing.
Oh, amazing.
Now it disappear behind the illusory wall.
Oh my.
I do.
Yep, there's a passage over here. And there's not just a passage. There's a noticeable large pouch made from webbing that is currently pasted against the wall 15 feet above the...
Burn it.
Wait, there might be something useful in there.
No, burn! Kill all spiders!
Where's Gormal? Where's Gormal?
Oh, yeah, I should have brought him in for this encounter.
You gotta do a voice.
I don't want to blow out everyone's eardrums.
Just
that
imagine Batman, but
With
instead of
laryngitis.
yelling, swear to me, he yells.
He's a spider hunter ranger. Dwarf.
Is that who you're gonna play in Hell's Rebels?
Gordmal the Spider Slayer? I don't know. Maybe.
As much as I like him, he wouldn't have very much relevance.
He wouldn't have
Right.
much relevance in Hell's Rebels.
He's
There'd be
getting
like one
small
encounter
doses.
in all 6 books against spiders. He's like, yes,
Yeah.
it's my time to shine, and then he just rolls ones, and you're like, aw.
Oh.
He doesn't really take to the encounter with, like, as in, like, him being in the spotlight. It's more like his grim task that only he was meant to...
Oh. So he's like a tormented crusader, but
Yeah.
he's a
Stand back.
ranger.
This is my task.
Oh man, I want to play the tormented crusader someday. It seems like such a fun archetype, but yeah, this would have been a good AP to do it in. Actually, I did think about it. I almost did it, but yeah, that was like one of 3 candidate characters for this AP. The other one being the Shadow Oracle. I ended up playing Mummy's Mask for a bit, for most of it.
That
Actually,
killed her. What?
yeah, he killed her there. Good job.
Yeah, high
Yeah.
five, Game Masters. you
So,
win.
what do you guys do with the thing? Or what are you guys
Detect
doing?
magic on it.
You detect magic on it? You don't detect
Yeah.
any magic on it.
I'll
What
Go-
type of shape is it? Is it shaped like a
Human.
Like a
skull?
person?
Yeah. Does it have like? Is it?
It just
Frodo?
kind of has, like, the shape of a sack.
Okay. Yeah. Then just burn it.
I'll go cut the sack down and try to
All ready
peel
in
it
action to
open.
cast Flame Strike.
Okay, you go
there
cut
might
it down.
Over.
There might be a penguin in here. Maybe that
I
will
know,
do
right?
it.
Yeah, there's all the
Firefly.
penguins.
Don't worry, I'll bring you back.
They might have seen the penguin, trapped it in here, and then made an illusion based on the penguin that they trapped.
So,
They are crafty.
Fingram goes and he cuts it. And you cut it down. And it falls, and there's like a clatter, like a whole clatter of noises from inside.
Yeah,
Like
and I'll
there's
cut it down
material
with
things.
luck blade out, using the luck blade to do it.
And if you guys search it, there's things inside. It's treasure.
Okay. But it's not magic treasure, apparently.
Well, maybe inside of it is.
Oh, maybe we couldn't detect it through the
Through the
lead
dense
spider
webbing.
webs. Yeah.
So
Alright.
there is
I'll use detect magic once we cut it open.
there's
I can appreciate it.
3,875 gold pieces. There is a diamond that is very noticeably worth 5,000 gold pieces.
Aw, shit, y'all.
Cool.
And there are 1, 2, I guess technically 3. There's 3 potions, and then 3 other items that have met.
Okay, so I'll roll. Is it 4 spellcraft checks then?
I'm pretty sure that you'll auto-identify the potions. So I'll just give them to you. There's a potion of heroism and 2 potions of cure serious.
Okay.
Hey, you could down one of those right now.
The other 3 items are there's a ring. There's a ring with a barrel gem cut into a
Barrels.
very noticeably like smoky black shard. And I'm sure Cormac's gonna love this one.
Okay.
There is a large blade. It's an exquisite bronze greatsword.
Okay.
Okay.
Large though? Or is it normal, medium-sized greatsword?
Medium size.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just a large sword, but it's a great sword. Okay. I'm gonna take the potions to cure serious wounds because I think I'm probably the best. I'm the only one that can't actually heal myself for a significant amount, other than like infernal healings.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it makes the most sense for me to take those. One of you guys take the heroism potion because I can cast heroism, so I don't need the potion of that.
I have
and
a
then,
1, so I'm good on the heroism.
Kudu can take it.
And then I'm gonna roll 3 spellcraft checks. Yeah. It's a 1, a 2, and a 46 for the last one. The last one will be on the sword because I'm just doing them in order.
Well, it looks like you don't know what either of them are except for the sword.
Oh, that's good. Maybe somebody else can identify the other items.
Yeah,
I can
I'll
try.
roll spellcrafts on.
But I know what the sword
other
is. It's a magnificent sword. It's really great.
Tremendous.
Tremendous sword. Yes. Everybody says so.
Well, go ahead and give me the other 2 spellcrafts, somebody.
Right?
All right, that's
Cormac
good.
Maybe
36 is
got
good.
one of them. And then
Yeah.
didn't get the other one. So
And Reinhardt's got it.
Reinhardt's
Okay,
got it.
so-
Alright, we got it. Between the 3 of us.
So the ring. The ring is a ring. It's a minor ring of energy resistance, attuned to cold.
Okay. That's pretty
That sounds
good.
like a kudu thing.
Or anybody really, but yeah. Okay, so the shard is probably the coolest item here, and it's usable by anybody. So this is a black soul shard. You
Does
guys
have
know
soul.
that this dark gem. No, it doesn't. Not at the moment. This dark gem attunes itself to the soul of the bearer. When you've now, it takes a week for this thing to activate, but when carried close to the body for 1 week, the gem harmlessly absorbs a portion of that creature's life essence. If it's separated from the bearer for at least a day, you have to reattune it. But while it's attuned, if the bearer gains 1 or more negative levels, the black soul shard absorbs one of these negative levels into itself, negating the effect.
Nice.
Damn.
That's really good. That's good on aim.
The soul shard can absorb only a negative level if carried by the person it's attached to, and if it's used as a focus, as an additional focus component for raising that attuned creature from the dead, the negative level cost of being raised is 1 less than normal.
Nice. That's really good. If you use
Yeah.
raise that on someone, then you could just restoration and they don't have any negative levels.
Yep. and absorbing the negative level destroys the portion of the soul within the black soul shard, but it can redo it by reattuning for another.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I don't know who to give that to. Like, it's good on anybody.
Good on anybody, really.
Yeah.
All right, now and finally the sword. It's very simple, but I know you guys are gonna like it. So it's a +1 greatsword, but it's not just a +1 greatsword. It's a greatsword whose inner power only reveals itself when it's fighting evil creatures.
Oh,
Ooh, it's a
damn.
holy soul.
Yeah, it's a +1 holy greatsword.
Oh,
God.
man.
I've been freaking waiting for this. I've been trying to save up for it, but every time it's like, oh no, there's something else I need to buy.
And well, now you got one anyway.
You know what's funny, Matt? Is now both my clerics have their both my clerics that are my PCs have bronze holy weapons of their deity.
Cool.
My cleric from
Second Darkness.
Darkness has a bronze
Yeah.
trident that has a holy weapon enchantment, and now the great sword.
Yep. So let me guys give you your XP real quick.
That's what you wanted us to get, was get the items, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah. All right, so I
And then
divided that
we'll-
gold already out. It's 967, basically, if you round it.
Yeah, I added it to my monies.
You can divide it out to 7 silver pieces and 5 copper if you really want.
Those two fights felt pretty cathartic after that whole mess and the.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
was like, you guys shouldn't have a problem.
It's nice to have some fights where every once in a while where, like, you know, kick ass, I guess.
Yeah, where your characters can shine.
Yeah.
Like everybody had a moment today. It felt like.
Yeah.
I had a moment of getting knocked out. Dang.
Yeah,
You did, but you also got that crit.
Me and Reinhardt kind of had to carry that first fight, but then you guys did like a shit ton of damage to these things in the second fight. So,
Oh, I didn't carry anything in that first fight.
well,
like
it's
I was just,
T-Rex.
I was just hiding until I managed
Sure, it
to.
was
You healed
T-Rex,
find my
but
thing.
you were the one that summoned it. Okay, that's a lot of.
All right, you guys get 45,000 experience each.
That is slightly more than the last level.
45,000.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool
Rather.
that Kudu exploded that spider. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
no survivors.
Dude,
Yeah,
if I
that's
do a crit on the composite blast,
Hey, we did it. We leveled up, everyone.
everyone.
You could
We're
hit
level-
200 damage off of that, yeah. You
We're
guys
level-
leveled to 16?
We're level 16.
Yay!
Yeah.
So go level.
Wait, are we?
Hey, you guys
Yeah.
are getting to the next chapter
Level
of this book, so
16. I don't know. At first glance, it seems like it's not a very big level in terms of my class features and such, but it actually does give me level 6 spells, which is a pretty
yep,
big
that's
deal.
major.
Yeah, that's my highest level spells
What's
for
your
a Magus.
XP at?
My XP is at 920850. I'll put it in chat for you if you'd like. Because we got 44,800 experience last session, and then 45,300 this session.
Yep, the Kudamu is a CR16 by itself, and both of those Lang spiders they had the advanced template on them, so they were both CR.
Yeah. Oh, also I got an increased ability die or increased ability score
Yep.
this level too. Everybody gets that.
Yep, everybody gets the +1. It's your last inherent +1 bonus.
No, we're not gonna get to level 20. Damn! Spoiler alert,
Nope.
everyone.
Nope, the next level 17 is the last.
Unless you want to grind for a long time before fighting.
We're gonna go do side quests. Yeah, fuck lols.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do side quests. Go fight some boars.
Kill everything in this freaking world.
We're going back to that slaver city, and we're gonna kill all the slavers, all the gnolls. Like,
So to Okeno.
yeah, we're going back to Okeno just to get the experience.
I would love for you guys to just bust out some 8th level or something level spells and deal with the whole thing very easily.
Don't tempt me.
Man. Okay, so what do I? Okay, cool. So I get my int bonus up to a +7, so that's pretty good. Which is nice for arcane accuracy, going up a little bit better. DC's a little bit better. Extra level 3 spell. Get the level 6 spells. That's really the main thing I have to pick is level 6 spells. Yeah. I put mine towards intelligence. I think all my bonuses for ability scores have gone towards intelligence on this character, which is very non-standard for a magus. Ooh, I get a language too.
Cool.
Yeah, normally maguses go either strength or deck, so I'm doing a really weird magus build, but it's been pretty fun. I've enjoyed this build, even if it's not ideal, like for an optimization standpoint. It's been pretty fun. I don't think I don't know. I've optimized it within the parameters, I guess, and I think he's effective at least. But yeah, probably not as strong as like a normal dervish dance dex based crit fishing magus that your average pony will build on r/Pathfinder RPG.
Yeah. I've looked at the Dervish Dancer archetype for the Bard and thought it looks cool. Made one for fun, but never played it.
No. They just take the feat on a magus, the dervish dance feat that lets you do dex to damage, and then they just dump their strength.
Checking you out.
You just run scimitar, and you're like, I have 7 strength, and I don't care.
Yeah. Just gonna run around poking people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bigger fan of the strength-based magus because it lets you use the actual you get heavy armor proficiency later in the game, which is what I'm using now. So I got like full plate. So I take advantage of that. You can two-hand a scimitar. Even if you want to go with the normal like crit fishing build, you can just use a scimitar and go strength-based, and it works. I think I like it better than dex-based personally, but
yeah.
All right.
All right. I
it's
got
weaker
it.
early
Get
game,
off.
but it's not as feat
I gotta
requirement
go.
too, and I like using
All
feat
right, Micah.
silly
Thanks
stuff.
for playing. Had fun. I'll see you next week.
Yep. See you next
Yeah.
week.
All right. See
All right.
you guys.
I'll
Bye.
level up later on. Take care, everybody.
Yeah. I'll also level up before next week. I should probably make a save here.
Maybe I'll have a Celestial T-Rex by then, too.
Like a token.
Hell yeah.
That one that Secret posted, the second one, I really like that one.
I
that
do
black
like
and
that
white
one.
That is a pretty good image. I think that you could make that into a token if nothing else comes up.
Mm-hmm. All right, take care, everyone.
Yeah, good night.
Night.
I'm gonna use the restroom and then I might